Hey, what's up, everyone? Today we're doing something a little different. I was sitting around home. I was like, man, this just came in the mail, the model kit. I was like, let me just build a model kit today. So today what we're doing, we're building GAOGAIGAR RG model kit. This is probably the biggest model kit box I ever got. I've been kind of excited to get this. So usually this model kit costs like about $80 to $100 a piece. I got this and I got the hammer. So I got this and this for like 80 bucks. So far I'm gonna just build this and we'll go from there. So that's how we're gonna play by here. So got my tools, got this. Enjoy some music, we'll get to chat and see what's up. If you like what you're watching, please like and sub. If you want me to do more things like this, let me know too. This is kind of like out of nowhere, out of box thing. I was just sitting there like, man, I should probably do this every once in a blue moon. And it forces me to build it just for the sake of the stream. And forces me to like be like, okay, let me do this for once because I don't ever do it kind of thing. Give me 1 second. Let me do one of these, whatever. I'll do this. We're going to attempt to build like most of this nonsense and anything. There we go. Okay, let's get this party started. Now that I got that going, let's start. If you have any questions while we're doing this, let me know too. Fun little nuance of a stream thing going on. Let me get this party of graded tray rolling. I think it's the first time I built a model kit in a good minute. And you would thought I was going to play GAOGAIGAR music, but I was like, nah. If I play music, I'll probably get the montage. I'll play EX3 music. You can't go wrong with the EX3 stuff. You can never go wrong with that. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got a lot of crap to deal with. So we get the reds, the blacks, the white, the gold. Oh, I know what this is for that. We got a lot of crap. Now I'm like trying to think like, should I have done this? Holy crap, this is a lot. And I don't know what this is for. This is made out of metal. What the heck is it? Oh! This is the tip of the screw from the show. Okay. I know what it is now. I was like, what is this? Okay. And we have this. And this must be the platform we stand on for the green background. Okay, cool. So let's move this out the way. This is going to be a long one, guys. What we got here? No, I'm following instructions. Whoa. I wonder if there's people who actually do everything first and cut afterwards. I wonder if there's people like that. Ah, Sakura's theme. You always gotta love that, guys. It's not my first model kit, so we can do this. Okay, cool. Oh, everything's put in this section from him. Oh, this is a thick book, too. The train. So you build them individually, and then you put them together to make the big boy, right? Okay, cool. Let's start with the GAOGAIGAR first. A's and H. This is mostly white pieces, so I'm assuming you're going to need these guys. Anyway. I'll try to move the microphone away a bit. Hey, this is F. This ain't one. RG. E. on the other side? This is E. Are we missing a side? Hold up, hold up. That's H1, which we'll need this. H1. This is the hard part about it. Like, you trying to figure out what you want first. What is that? Like, none of these black pieces should be it. B1. It looks like none of these been open either, so the only way to find out is open all this crap up. And here's the part I hate the most. This freaking stickers, too. If I hate anything the most when it comes to building mech stuff, it's the stickers. If I can just make it so everything was like auto stick or already pre-painted, like the Kobayashi one like I did, is so much easier. Keys. C's. Now I'm getting confused. I see every letter but A, and this kind of scares me because now I'm thinking like we don't have all the pieces, which I would hope so. Oh, here's A. I got scared for a second, guys. I was about to say, I was like, oh, here we go. We're about to get hurt here. We're about to get trolled. I thought for a second we were. That is a scary feeling, guys. Oh, I didn't see this part. This might actually be the most complicated model kit I do. I wonder if there's like an easier way of trying to like sort this out all together. With H1. I don't see this 7. That little thing is 7? I would have lost that in a heartbeat. You're asking me to lose a piece like this. This goes in where? Yeah, that's an accident. Literally waiting to happen. Grade 7. H2 set? Wait, is it actually an order? It's weird, like, seeing this on paper. Like, how they manage to get all the willpower. I mean, I know they've been doing it for years, but like, put it all together. Like, okay, we gotta make this split this many pieces so people can buy it. Like, I bet there's like a lot of math that goes into it. The hard part about this is just initially getting started. But once you get started, everything else just kind of flows. That's probably like the hardest part of this whole thing. It's like knowing where to start at and be like, oh, am I starting here? Am I starting there? It's a wild venture. Jeez. These are both cheese, though. That's the part I don't. That's the part that makes this very complicated. Is trying to get everything together to figure out where to start first. E. This is D. We need H. And by the way, if you ever wanna ask or talk about anything, anime, whatever, totally down. Totally down. B2. H2, there it is. That thing is way down there. That's crazy. So move this out the way. We got H2 right here. And I don't want to do this without, like... You know what's funny? We have the tool, and I'm not using it. Like, we have this to open and cut things open and everything. I don't know why I'm not using it. I'm being an idiot right now. This lets you know I haven't done it, like, in a good minute. Like, we built the Kobayashi Mega Man. That one was very fluent. But I think this might be literally the most difficult one I do. H2, right here. So it says we need from H2 39. Which is this little thing right here. And you gotta be careful when you do this. This music's so good. There you go. So we have this. We have that. We have this. And we need A30, which we don't have yet. A30 was over here. I need to keep this stuff together. B. C. We're slightly good at this. A. This is not A. I know this is not. That's J. A was this thing, right? H1, which will do this again. F, we haven't used F all. Let me put this over here. And A, here we go. A30. So we gotta look through this. There's A30. Yo, I'm excited that next month is literally the Baki season I've been waiting for. Like, I read the manga and everything, but seeing like the final season, like, I wouldn't say the final season, because I know there's more I read the manga, but like, just knowing after all these years of waiting for Baki, like, Baki's out there and alive and well. Like, I never thought in a million years I'd see a new Baki film or anything. I never thought so. Cause that, like, the last, before that, the Baki show was like in, what, 2003? So like almost 15, 20 years from now, there it is, that right there. 15, 20 years from now we're getting this. I might have to zoom in a little bit for y'all. This might help if I zoom in, right? Give me 1 second. This might be the call to zoom in closer, just so y'all can see better with what I'm doing. There we go. That might help a little bit. Hope that helped at all. If that helped, let me know in the comment section. Or while we're talking now. H2. So we got this, and we need H2. We have this for something later we need. H2. This is H1. H2 I think was in here, right? That's B2. Oh, this song is so fire! For those who's wondering where the soundtrack is from, it's Street Fighter EX3. One of the best Street Fighter games no one ever talks about. And the one and only tag team Street Fighter game ever made, too. Fun facts. Which you wonder after all these years they would do another one. This is A again, which we want to need this again. This is MIH. That's a new one. It's definitely not this. This is D. These are double D's. You can take that pun as you will want to. E. Got this. Move this out the way. I haven't seen an E this whole time, so E again. This is C. Oh, H2's right here again. So we gotta grab this thing again. Oh, we got this already. I'm an idiot. I grabbed this earlier. This in perspective like so. Cool. This is done, wherever this is. Which I'm pretty sure this has to do with like the tiger's mouth and everything. Once everything starts like to make sense. Like that looks like the mouth right there. So this is done. Now we can grab this. Slam this on top. There we go. Oh, that makes the tiger face right there if you look at it. Kind of makes sense now. H1. This is H2. H1 should be right here. I'm getting the rhythm, guys. Slowly but surely, I'm getting the rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. H4 from H1. There. And wherever that was. Page 4. Let's go back to the A's. Should be way over here. And let you know we're building it. What's up, Smash Awesome? How you doing? Thank you for joining me during this wonderful building stream. If the music's too loud, let me know. It feels fine to me, but it might be extra loud for you, so I don't know yet. And by the way, if you like what you're watching today, please like and subscribe. And like the video. Because that'll tell me more if I should do this or not. A36. There's 36 right here. Way over here too. I was the guy who did the $200 million donate troll back in 2021. That's wild. Well, what's up then? I can always appreciate a troll as a person who likes to troll himself. As being the king of janks. But welcome aboard though. I can always appreciate it, if anything. This little piece is so hard to get. There we go. So we got this piece. I'll put this here. We got this piece we got to put on. And we need this. This is A. We need a 31 also, which is from this one. And I want to move this camera back just so it'll be a little easier. There you go. We got 36, check. We need, so we put this on under here. Yo, they're making me work on this one. I might have to agree, guys. This might literally be the most hardest thing I built. It says this sticks upwards. What's up, Opening O? I know this is like unusual for some of y'all. Like this is one of those streams where you look and you're like, Jank is building something on stream. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to. Like the end result is supposed to be what you saw in the car. It's supposed to be this. That's supposed to be the end result after doing all this. But the way it works, there's like 3 separate things I have to build, and they all fuse together to make it. As you can see, like in the back cover here. Or on this side. This side probably shows more of it. So it's supposed to be like this. All the Japanese text way. So it is what it is. All jokes aside, it would be cool to have that much money. Trust me. Definitely would be cool. Okay, but we need to find A31 though, because I can't do this without A31. Which is right here. How's everyone doing though? It's good for once for me just to relax and just do something like this. Cause I was going to just build it. I'm like, why not just hit the stream button? And by the way, for those who are wondering, I am not home actually. So I'm kind of at somewhere else right now doing this. So it's like, so we can put this here, and this goes into here. Oh, this goes underneath. That goes there. This is 31. F? This is the first time maybe find a tutorial. No. There's no, like, this is actually simple to do. It's just initially finding, it's not my first model kit I built. It's just, I don't do this a lot. It's just one of those things like, you do it, and once you get a rhythm, like, I don't need directions when there's directions here. Does that make sense? And no directions really going to explain how to do it. They'll probably show you how fast or ways to do it. Like, all it is, you get the number, you find the number, get the letter, connect together. It's simple. And most likely you're not going to find a model kit, a tutorial on this. A full-on breakdown. Like, it's probably going to be like 2 or 3 hours long. That's why when you see those videos, they're like speed videos and crap. If somebody actually does that out there, that'd be wild. But no, for this, you don't need no direction. Like, this is all the directions you need. It's just some people do it faster than the others. And here's F right here. F27, which is right here. So I gotta be careful with going on. Like, the smaller pieces are like the hardest stuff because you gotta worry about like cutting it off. But also you gotta make sure you're not cutting off something too much that you're breaking it. You gotta kind of take your time with this. And back then, when I was a kid, I used to do this just with my bare hands. Are you looking for more games to play? No, not really. I have way more enough games to play, honestly. It doesn't come to me like me trying to figure out what I want to play. It comes to me having time to play it. I think that's the biggest issue. Me not having enough time to play said game I want to play. Like, there's so many videos I want to do, but it comes down to me having time to do it. And figure out, like, what is the easiest video to do first versus everything else. That's probably, like, and then with my schedule being what it is, it's so hard to do. That's part of the reason why I did Jank versus the World 100 last week. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week, right? Last week or the week before. I did it. Because it was, like, it was a very interesting time. Like, what happened was, to give y'all a little background check for those who are wondering. It was like, it was one of those things where it's like, Overwatch 2, I'm not a bandwagon jumper like everyone else. Everyone assumes that's how, like, people don't understand, like, yes, that helps, but you're competing with a bunch of other people that do the exact same thing. I'm the kind of person, I play games I like, and I like to play games that make me happy. I'm not going to play games to appease everyone else. That's not how it works. That's part of the reason why you'll never see me play Fortnite on it. If you see me playing Fortnite, I'm getting paid to do it. Team Fortress 2, I like Team Fortress 2. I haven't played in like years. It's alright. But like, I like mostly fighting games. So I play, most of the time you'll see me play a fighting game or something like that. When it comes to me doing this, or anything. So that goes there, there. So now that we got all this together, this goes on top of here, what it's saying. When that fits like that, oh, that makes sense. That's the mouth right there. But yeah. But it's not a game I want to, like, it's alright, but it's not a game I'll be like, oh my god, like, if I'm going to play a game on stream, it's a game I'm very excited for. Team Fortress 2, I played it back when the orange box thing was. It's going to be something like, oh my god, I want to play. It's like, it's not one of those things. Like, games I'm going to be excited to play when they come out. Armored Core, Mortal Kombat. Even though I play Street Fighter, even though I haven't played it on stream yet, because it just comes down to timing. I probably could have done it today, but it's just timing and me doing it. Because I want to do it during the right time of me playing it. A33, actually. It's a weird thing. That's F. This here. We're getting used to doing this now. F. This should be A. No, that's H1. And the crazy thing is, we'll get used to doing this so much. This is B. H2 should be green. Yep. See, this is the rhythm part I'm talking about. We're starting to recognize letters we've done already before. This is the part I was talking about. Like, there's a point in time you do this so many times, you recognize a letter. Am I winning? I am winning when I get like once I get the body part started. I think like as you get closer and closer to the end, it speeds up more and more. It's just there's so much stuff out here. It's like I'm kind of, I won't say I'm overwhelmed because I'm not. I get, here's A. This got to be A. Okay, this looks very familiar. Yep, this is A. I'm definitely won't say I'm winning when this is actually done. Now, whether or not I do the whole thing today, probably not. I'll probably build the one part now and build the other part at a different time. I need 33. Which is conveniently, these are 33 right here. Like, son, are you winning in there? But they added, I don't care what they added. Like, that's the thing about me and everyone else. And I think that's why some people appreciate what I do sometimes. I tend to go against the grain when it comes to things. I'm like, that's part of the reason why, like, one of the most requested things I've done, people ask for, is like me trying to do, oh, like, when you're gonna do Ronald McDonald? I'm like, I do Ronald McDonald when I feel like it, or if I even decide to do it ever. That's how that works. That's like the most requested thing I get done. Like, everyone thinks, oh, yeah, let's do the same thing over and over. It's like, I don't tend to do that. Yeah. I don't care about their memes. No, toxicity doesn't bother me. You figure I play Smash, one of the most toxic game out there, and I used to play League. So toxicity doesn't really bother me. I don't honestly care. Like, how toxic it is, I don't even care. Like, I don't get caught up and be fazed by a lot of things like that. And that's what makes and breaks me versus everyone else. Everyone else gets caught up with that kind of thing. I personally don't care. That's the difference. And some people can't cope with that as a person. This is facing upwards or facing downwards? This is facing upwards. So this goes here. See, this is when stuff starts clicking together. Here to here. The mouth goes, oh, look, the mouth connects here. See, this is when stuff starts making sense. This is technically not a Gundam, actually. But it's in that category of things like giant robot mecha. So it's part of that. And it's made by the same people who work on Gundam, like Bandai Namco and stuff like that. But this is technically considered, it's in that category of model kits, but it's not the same thing. This is from a show called King of the Braves. One of my favorite shows. Like, Gurren Lagann is my #1 favorite show of all time. And it's a mecha show. But this is King of the Braves. King of the Braves is like a show. It came out, I think, like early 90s, I wouldn't say early, I'll say early like 2000s. It's been a while since I looked at it. But that show was like the nuts. Like, if you ever see a clip, definitely look up some clips online, because this show is like crazy. I actually got to rewatch it again. Like, now that I'm doing it, it makes me want to rewatch it, because I haven't seen it in like so many years. And it's one of those shows that's on, like, it's over the top. Like, when you see all this stuff, you're like, oh, he did this? It's like, yeah, he did that. One of those crazy. We went through all that, so we made the mouth. This is the main mouth. And this is probably far one of the most, look, now that it comes together, look, you can see the tiger's mouth now? You now see it? It looks mean. And look up King of the Braves. Show no one talks about. Like, everyone talks about Gundam Wing and everything like that. Well, those are shows I do love too. But King of the Braves is freaking wild on some Power Ranger type mess. So we made the mouth. So like, once the body starts forming, that's when things start to make sense. And that also gives me a perspective how tall this is actually going to be. That's the other thing too. It gives me a weird perspective where it's like, is this going to be this tall? Is it going to be that tall? Okay. So the mouth is done. So all of this is done. We'll move this to the side. We'll come back to that. So we need, so this is still the chest piece. A10, A34. And where are A's at? Right here. See, this is the part that makes it start going. After you start doing something multiple times, you start getting to the point where it's like, okay, I remember this letter. I remember this number. I remember this. So now we're back to A. So see how I just grabbed this right out the gate? It's so much easier. Like, but at the end of the day, to answer your question, Smash Awesome, I'm just not a bandwagon jumper. Like I said, the day you see me play Fortnite or some crazy, that means I hit like I'm either doing it for like some crazy charity or something like that, or they paid me to do it. Like somebody literally paid me to do it. Like, oh yeah, Jank got paid to do it. I'm like, yep, money talks, man. Like, listen, I got bills I gotta pay, and YouTube only makes me so much money. So it's like, it is what it is. I'm definitely not no SQC or all the or Hungry Box, all of them that make like $1,000 a month. Definitely not that. So a lot of the things I get, it's like me reinvesting in what I'm doing. But I love it though. I love it, and it's good seeing like a check here and there for it. It's like, oh yeah, you got a check for this. I'm like, oh okay, that's cool. That was A10, right? That's cool. 10 faces this way, and this must be the grill that sits on top. Oh wait, how is it supposed to sit on here? Okay, this is a weird one. This is A10, right? Oh crap, did I cut some out I wasn't supposed to? This might be the first one I mess up on, guys. No, I didn't cut some off I wasn't supposed to. I don't think I cut anything off. No? And then the grill, the golden grill thing. Oh snap, I already screwed up, guys. I cut something off I wasn't supposed to cut off. We already did it, guys. I think we already screwed up one time. I think we may have screwed up. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't know yet. Like, it feels like I did, but I don't think I did or not. If you have any question to ask me, you're more than welcome to ask me too. I'm pretty like open within the reasons of asking questions. Oh no, it fits. It fits. We didn't break that. We didn't break that. It fits. It fits like that. Cool. I really thought we broke some. I was like, oh, here we go. It's broken. We didn't break nothing, guys. We're good. I was like, I wasn't supposed to cut that? No. I've been very careful about that this whole time. Very, very careful. That. And then the cool thing is, if we know we have to repeat something twice, we can look at like, oh, we have to do that twice? Okay. And see, now I'm not, if you notice, I'm not even looking for the number. I'm just looking for what it looks like. Because I know exactly what it looks like now. Cool. It's all a bunch of meticulous nonsense, guys. At first you're just like, man, this looks annoying. But it all makes sense at the end. And there's the two things right here. Oh snap! Look at that mouth. This goes here, that goes here. So we need an A13, which is from here. Yo, that freaking drum solo. You hear that mess? The drum solo's fire. Not gonna lie, it's super fire. So this is done. That's done. We need F, which we have not touched yet at all. I think I left F. This is E. I don't think, do we open F at all? This is E. E is E. That's not it. This is A. C. H1. Boom, boom. F. Here we go. There's some F. We're looking for F25. Cool. Oh my goodness. Where does that go? On the sides? 25 and 26? Oh, this is very meticulous. This is like the bottom. Well, I see where it goes. Oh, these are the fangs. I get what these are. I was like, what is this? These are fangs. This is hard because my hands are really, really small. A person with big hands would probably be mad about this, but man, I'm gonna throw this thing out the window. Not me, the Jank perseveres. Oh, no, you don't. There's one thing. We just gotta get the other one. Now we know what that looks like. Notice I having to look at the number. I know what it looks like now. We got fangs now. Okay, this whole row is done. F23, so we gotta keep F. Let's keep this. This looks like all midsection stuff. So we'll keep this. H1 and A, which is this. And then H1. I moved it somewhere. And H1. This is H2. B. What number is this? This is actually here. Oh, this is H1. Okay, cool. Now we keep all these together. Thank you for joining me, guys. I know for some of y'all like, man, this is the most boring thing. But everyone else is like, this is kind of intriguing. I can live with that. If it's around age 25 with this one. Told you, man, it's a rhythm thing. Like, after you grab a part so many times, you don't have to think about what is, I'm gonna screw that up. You have to think about, what's what. I almost broke that. You can see it right there, too. Cool, we'll see what happens with that. 25 and F23. This is F. It's 23. You need to see more mechas. What mechas you seen so far? Have you only seen the back? Have you only seen like Gundam Wing and that was it? That's the one. Most times somebody tell me they've seen mecha. That's the only one to tell me. Which is nothing wrong with it. Like, that's a start. That's a good start. Like, give me name some. I'm actually curious because even I haven't seen as much as I should be. Like, I've seen a lot, but at the same time I haven't seen a lot. Does that make sense? So it's like it's half and half. Well, you seen Gurren Lagann? You seen my favorite? Oh, you get cool points there. How far are you making to Gurren Lagann? Because if you didn't make it that far, I totally understand why, and I'll explain it to you. But tell me how far you made it first. Like, how many episodes we're talking about for Gurren Lagann? I haven't seen Iron Blood or Orphans, but I've heard good things about it. But like I said, mecha's not all for everyone, too. That's another thing, too. So F... 23, this, and you get 24 also. So this locks it all in together. I haven't finished. But no, how many episodes though? I mean, I know you haven't finished it. Like, how many episodes? If you don't remember, it's all good too. But I'll still tell you, my explanation won't change though. Why you probably haven't seen the rest of it. If you can't remember, it's all good. Just let me know you can't remember it. It's not the end of the world. It's not like I want to judge you. Judging. No, I'm kidding. Undergate? The Undergate F12H24 Undergate? You don't remember? Okay. Here's the reason why most people don't finish Gurren Lagann. See, I love the show so much, but at the same time, I understand why people don't finish it. Gurren Lagann, as much as I love the show, it has its issues. Gurren Lagann has a very slow start. It takes like at least 4 or 5 episodes for the show to get started. And it's made by the same people who make Fooly Cooly. Like, when you saw Fooly Cooly was crazy, like, right out the gate, right? And it's made by the same team, Team Gainax, which later became Studio Trigger and everything else. People left, whatever. Like, the people that worked in Kill la Kill worked on Gurren Lagann. Part of the reason I also like Kill la Kill. Gurren Lagann has a very slow start, but after, I promise you though, after you get past like the 4 or 5, there's 20-something episodes total. Like, it's like 25 episodes total, so you're gonna watch it all in a day, technically. Depending on how you watch it. But I don't know if you watch it the way I do. But, once you get past the slow stuff, it is a giant roller coaster of nonsense. And it's really good. It's very, like the show, I'll say this. The show is so good, it spawned a movie. 2 movies. And I want to warn you now, do not watch the movies until you watch the show. Because the movies is, I think, are 2.5 hours each long. And the reason why, they wrapped up both seasons into 2 movies. So the first season is 1 movie, and the second season is the second movie. But the movies are even better than the show itself. So, like, if you watch the movie, you're not going to watch the show. That's basically how it goes. That's why I tell people, watch the show first, appreciate it, then watch the movie so your mouth can drop from here to next week. That's the thing. F22 and H24. Yo, this is H24. This looks like a piece I would mess up on. It looks like the toy I had when I was younger called the flip stick. It reminds me of one of those. That's the little piece right there. Yeah, watch it. Just trust me, watch it. It's gonna be slow at first, but once the first fight happens, it's a wrap. Like, a lot of people told me they didn't like Garen Lagann. I asked them how many episodes you watched. They say 4. I'm like, that's the reason why you didn't like it. And then after they watch the rest, they be like, yo, this show, like it like blows their mind. I'm like, I told you, man, don't sleep on it. And then you're gonna want to watch the movie. And then once you see the movie, you're gonna be like personally to me, is my favorite anime of all time. But a lot of other people, I get, there's other shows in like Demon Man and stuff like that. F22. This is F in my hand, right? Like, I grabbed F without realizing it. F22. Oh, this weird piece right here. Oh, people who are watching this are wondering what the RG stands for on the toy, on this model kit. RG stands for real grade. So apparently it's probably like the most realistic grade you can get for this. Even though this only came in, I think, realistic grade, which is hilarious. So we got this here. We have this. This is apparently supposed to go through this. And this is like a movable joint. So you can tell this is like a movable, like a joystick or whatever. So this faces that way from what I'm told. And this goes into here. Like so. Oh, I see what's going on. So it slides in here. Like that, so. And then there's something that goes in the front. So this, that. It goes in the same way. Oh, this, no. We're doing this wrong? This way. Is there something else that goes in here before I lock this in? Yes. A14. So this is F. We got this on pack. F. H. B. A. See? We're getting, told you guys we're getting the rhythm now. That's how this starts going faster now. A14. Right here. Other mecha shows I recommend. G Gundam. As far as mecha shows, probably my second favorite. Or it's up there. The thing about G Gundam though, it's the DBZ of Gundam. But I'll tell you this. G Gundam has a terrible story. I'm not going to lie to you. G Gundam has a terrible story. But here's the thing. You don't watch G Gundam for the story. That's the thing. You don't watch. It's like watching God of High School. God of High School is the same way. Really good show, terrible story. At least the adaptation, from what I heard, based on the web comments based out of. Like I hear it's like terrible in comparison to that. I think that is everything, right? So all this now locks them together. Oh, that looks clean. This might be bigger than I thought it is. Now I'm looking at it. To you, it might not look. Oh, this goes into. Oh, this is how it transforms. Okay. These are transforming pieces. Okay, this is starting to make sense now. This is now starting to make sense. So this is H. We don't need H right now. This is H. Yep, H1. See, I'm starting to get the flow, guys. But now here's the interesting thing. We're moving on to G's, which I have not touched the G piece this whole time. So I'm guessing on the first try. Is that G? That's C. See, I got too hype, guys. Way too hype. J. J. It looks great, so I'm guessing it's a G. I wish this was colored in. Oh crap, this is G. This looks scary as I don't know what. So I open up a whole new piece here, guys. Other good mecha shows, G Gundam, Evangelion, that's technically a mecha, that's really good. I know people love Eureka 7. I'm like the one person who doesn't like it. Like, it's an alright show, but everyone like praises it so high. That's the unpopular opinion, is like, wait, you don't like Eureka 7? Like, those are like fighting words to some people. Like, I started like a whole argument with their entire gang. Like, you said what, sucker? What'd you say to me? You don't like Eureka 7? You talk to your mother with them? I was like, I don't. But she doesn't like it either. One of those weird things. Is he both of these G's? Oh, they're two separate sides of G's. Interesting. So we need a G7. 25. There's 7. But they gave it to us twice. That's very interesting why that happened. I'm trying to think of any other mecha shows. Demon Bane's alright. He's probably the only other person that, if there was a fight for the strongest mechas, he'd probably be like second in line, between first and second as far as strongest mecha of all time. Garen Lagann's like number 1, but you have to watch the show to understand that. Transformers is good. Technically speaking, that's a kind of anime, because Transformers did get shown in Japan. There was a Transformers anime, so I guess you can technically count that as anime. Gundam Wing, of course, is good. Endless Waltz is good. Oh! Freaking Gunbuster's good. Gunbuster's really good. I forgot all about that show. Gunbuster's also made by the same people that make your life. Transformers. Now, here's the real question. I'm a huge Transformers fan, so I'm about to geek out for a bit. So, the real question is, how many Transformers shows have you actually seen, though? This is the fun question. G. So we know these are all G's. Let's move these out the way. We don't need that. C's, we don't need you. H's. Okay, G and H. G and H. So H22. A22. Right here. What have you seen? Have you seen only the movies? Have you seen G1? Armada? Like, what are we talking here? I'm about to nerd out. I'm a huge Transformers fan. I'm mad I still haven't seen the new movie either. Everyone's been mocking me like, Jank, you of all people haven't seen the movie? I know I haven't. I've been slack. I've been busy, guys. I've been busy. Even though today everyone's like, well, you're not busy today. It's like, well, it doesn't count. Okay, there we go. So this goes in. This way. Cool. Oh, they're double. Oh, oh, this now the G thing started because they're trying to match both sides. So that was a G7, right? I got to get from this side now. Oh, this makes sense now. Whoa! Transformers Prime is really good. Super underrated. The Netflix movie with knowledge of everything else. And the Netflix knowledge movies with the knowledge of everything else. Okay, so I've seen the original Transformers, which is the G1 version. And I have a really good Optimus Prime impression. If you want to hear it, I'm willing to do it. I'm probably going to do it anyway, regardless. I'm a huge fan. Like I watched it so much as a kid that I can almost mimic Optimus Prime's voice, and it's scary. No filters or anything like that. Like that's how good I'm gonna do. Like some, he has a little bit of a filter on him, but I can do it without the filter. It's kind of scary actually. Now I think about it on paper. But I've seen G1, Robots in Disguise, Armada, which is one of my favorite ones. That's technically like the anime one I was talking about. That's technically like the anime version of Transformers. That's really good. Trying to think of other ones. Is that the right one? I think that's the right one. And I've also seen... Oh, I'm skipping a step. Let me get this off. I almost skipped a step, guys, and I almost screwed it up. So that's the flap. There we go. This. G1's always a classic. Oh, Beast Wars. Beast Wars is really good, which is what the new one's based off. That's one. The first one, I think it's the first animated series. It's like considered the longest running CG animated series next to Reboot. Reboot's considered the first animated CGI show, very first one of its kind, but Beast Wars is the one I think won an Emmy or something crap because of it. It's kind of wild when you think about it. But oh yeah, I was gonna do my Optimus Prime impression, right? I did say I was gonna do it regardless, right? One shall stand, one shall fall. Autobots transform and roll out. Now that's just pride. Will help destroy the Decepticons and save the Autobots. Bumblebee, get him. You want to see Beast Wars? Watch Beast Wars. Beast Wars, the show, is a masterpiece. The only thing I will say, if you watch all Beast Wars and you see Beast Machine, do not watch Beast Machine. Beast Machine destroyed Beast Wars. Beast Machine is supposed to be like the sequel after the whole Beast Wars thing. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's the sequel. Beast Machines is terrible. I don't like the design of the characters. But it came out with one of the coolest Cheetor toys out of it. So that's the only cool thing that came out of it. The design for Cheetor for the toy one was kind of cool. I'll admit that much. But other than that, man, that thing was slacking. F17, F18. These are both G's, remember? So F should be under here. Yep, F. Told you guys, I'm getting the rhythm, guys. Get riggy with the rhythm on. 16 and 17. So Beast was a really good show. Oh, then there's a sequel series, Armada, that went really well. So there's after Armada, there was Energon. Energon was good. I have some gripes about it. It was the show trying to milk the fusion scenario of the show. Wait, that was this movie 16, 17? I grabbed it off a whim because it looks similar. Anyway, I almost screwed that up. My issue was it Hot Streak looked terrible in design. I did not like that at all. Like, that really bothered me. And, what else? There's another issue happened there. Oh, and I don't like, and that's the worst design, for my opinion, for Optimus Prime. The worst design ever made. Hands down. If Optimus Prime had, like, the worst design category, that's the one. That would be the one. Hands down. The worst design ever. Now, the cool thing that came out from it, that was the one series that, oh, it sits in like that. Oh, we're getting the body great, guys. It's the one series, though. Omega Supreme came back, and Omega Supreme fused with Optimus Prime, which is, like, freaking sick. I'll definitely say that much. That's, like, the coolest thing that came out of it. So that's cool. F15, F14. Which should be right next to it, right? 15, 14 right here. We'll do 15 first and 14 second. And 15 seems like it goes on the right hand side. The only time Optimus Prime looked cool when he fused with people in that show. Like, his body looks terrible. Like, actually, while I'm talking to you, look it up. I know you're online right now. Opening all, Look up Optimus Prime design for Transformers Energon. It looks terrible. Super terrible. But look at him without him fused. It looks so weird. He has like these small dangling legs. It's like like a reverse T-Rex. It's so weird. So weird. This is 15, huh? It's one side of 15. So we need 14. Oh, Wind Saber came back too. Wing Saber did come back in that series. That's cool. And then the final series that came after that, which is like no one talks about, Transformers, Cybertron. That show is a masterpiece. CG, animation, and all. And there was some G Gundam references in there that I love. I won't spoil it, but you gotta watch G Gundam first to kind of understand it. But like, so good. Such a great, well-made show. And then there's Transformers Headmasters, but we don't talk about that. That show's kind of weird. And then there's a series where Transformers like samurais, but I haven't seen that one yet, honestly. Boom, boom, boom. So we're back to G's. So put this back. So this is our F. We got our G's, which are two of the same coin. Left and right are indicated. So we gotta do this twice, right? Oh, we gotta do this twice. This is wild. This is about to get real, guys. So this is the right side, G9 and G10. Why does it sound like a Mega Man song? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. You gotta be very careful with these. Oop, we almost broke that. I think we almost broke things like at least 3 times through the doing this. What's up, Forbidden Super? And I'm trying to figure out the other Transformers series. We had Armada, Energon, Cybertron, Beast Wars, Beast Machines, G1 Transformers, Headmasters, and Robot in Disguise. Oh, and Transformers Prime. Transformers Prime was a masterpiece. No one ever talks about, but it was such a masterpiece. And then there's Transformers Animated, which is basically Transformers the anime, basically. That's the other one. I just put out. That was a 9, so this is a 9. Cool. And we get number 10, which is the one next to it. How you doing, Forbidden? It's been a while since we've seen you, man. You did. I think you stuck on doing a stream though. Number 100. Which, if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing it on there. Actually, funny thing is, there's a Transformers called Leo Breaker. GAOGAIGAR looks almost like Leo Breaker, which is hilarious. That's probably why I like Leo Breaker in that series. Yeah, like I said, if you get me started about Transformers, I will talk about Transformers to the end of the earth. As an Autobot, I will go throughout the galaxy looking for the Allspark. Like, that's how much I watch Transformers that I can do that voice, like, on command. Like, literally on command. Oh, guys, I hope you've been appreciating the new cameras, by the way. Like, I've been telling myself, like, I was going to upgrade these cameras and stuff, because it's been a whole thing of me telling myself, like, oh, I gotta get the better of this, I gotta get this better. Like, I told myself this year I was going to be, like, it was going to be the year where I make sure, like, everything's, like, kind of on point. Your first model kit? Shut up! What you getting? I'm actually excited for you. Like, even though I'm building one right now, I'm super excited for you. I'm super stoked. What model kit are you buying? Are you ever thought about, or you don't know what to buy yet? Oh, this gotta be sticking out. And they're you can get some fairly cheap, from the chibi ones to the big ones. Like, this one's pretty expensive, the one I'm building. Dukemon Standard Amplified Model Kit. That's Digimon, right? I just started getting to Digimon. If I was home, I would show you. I got an Omnimon one I want to build. I haven't touched yet. It'll be my first Digimon model kit, actually. Dukemon. Wait, Dukemon. I should know. That's the one with the lance, right? Hold on, let me look it up. Cause I think that's his Japanese name. Hold on. I think that's what Dukemon. Let me look it up. Dukemon. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure that's like Gallopmon in English, right? I knew it! I freaking knew it! Know my Digimon! Yeah, it's basically, for those who don't know, it's Gallopmon. In English, Gallopmon is the translation. I saw it, and it's funny you're talking about this, because I literally saw the exact same model kit in the store, not the store I bought this from. I bought this offline, but the store I got my Omnimon one. It's called Omnimon. It's, well, in English is Omegamon, but it's the same thing. Omnimon, antibacterial, whatever, and he looks freaking sick. I didn't even know there was until I have a friend I talked to on Steam. Shout outs to John. He was telling me about it, and I have this weird thing that happened where we have this foreshadowing conversation, and all my friends say you're like the foreshadower, Jank the foreshadower. I've been called this a couple times, where we talk about something, and then the next day or a couple days from now, something in relation will come up in regards to that. And I don't understand why it happens. There we go. That's the one! Omega X Antibi. That's the one! That's the one I got. If I was at home right now, I would show you. Like, I literally have it. If I was at home, I'll show you. Like, next time, I'll show it in the chat or whatever. Because I have it. I wish it was at home to show you. Because I literally just... Wait. Did I take a picture of my phone? Hold on. Let me see. I wonder if I... Because I remember sending it to my friend, but I don't know if I saved the picture on my phone. Hold on. GAOGAIGAR. I didn't save a picture of it! Profound sadness achieved. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But I haven't. And I paid like $40 for it too. I got lucky. I know they can go for like $50 to $60. People don't realize some model kits can get like this model kit total. The whole package technically costs close to $200. I only paid $90 and I got this whole set, which is the final product for those who don't know what's supposed to look like. This, and I got the hammer, which I have over here. I've been having hiding over here. I got this and this for $80. So that's kind of wild. And that's a reference, which is hard. The hammer is actually hard to find, kind of, for a cheap price. So the hammer alone costs $100. But anyway, there's a Shine Greymon one too. I didn't even know that. See, I haven't looked them all. I know there's a Beelzemon, which I always have a huge, like, I have a huge love. He's like the glow up. I call him the glow up Digimon. I'm getting sidetracked here. He's like the glow up Digimon. Because like, when I first saw him, I was like, man, who is this man with the swag? G8. I got sidetracked for a second, guys. But yeah. Which way is this face? This is the hard part. Me trying to figure out which one's facing the right way. It's this side. Okay. Oh, G8 is both the same on both sides. Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. That's cool. I don't have to worry about this. Okay, so this is sticking out. I like this, whatever. And this goes into, wait, what? This goes into F20, which is over here. It's like 160. Yeah, the weird thing about it, a lot of the Digimon one are fairly cheap. And I was like, they're a lot cheaper, because some of the Gundams start minimum at like $80 easily. So I find that very interesting. I'm like, yo, Like, and there, you know what's funny? I didn't realize there's some for Kamen Rider. There's a Power Ranger, and by the way, I'm also a diehard Power Ranger fan, so there was a Power Ranger model kit. I was like, Power Rangers got their own model kit? Since when? I found out like today ago. So it's the strangest thing. F20, which is right here. I think I'm going to just build this one part of it first, and then I'll probably go from there. Because I don't think I'm going to have time to build this whole thing tonight. Like, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, I'll build at least the main line, and I'll probably do a segment. I'll build the other parts afterwards. But we'll see. It depends on how it goes, or if I'm in the mood or whatever. Oh, this is hard, so I gotta put this in. Oh, okay. This goes here. This goes in like this, facing upwards. This is kind of wild. So it slides in like this, right? And then that does what? Like that? Oh, this squeeze in here. Like this. Oh, okay. I'm getting it. The belt. Rider kick. Man, if you definitely you should definitely check out the Kamen Rider Climax games. Oh my goodness, the fighting games that have like over 80 characters in the game. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. So this side's done. Let's do this again. So now we gotta do G10 and 9. So G10. Memory of Heroes. Which one? I don't think I've heard of Memory of Heroes. But you know me, I love fighting games. That's why I love it. But I love seeing the fight moves put into action. What's Memory of Heroes? Which one is that one? Is that the one that's like a beat 'em up? I remember seeing a beat 'em up one. Enlighten me which one Memory Heroes is, because I'm actually curious now. I've never heard of that one. It's an ARPG? Yo, that's wild. That's actually kind of crazy. I didn't even know they had a whole... That is wild. Also sounds fun, too. This is 21. Okay, we need 21. This is the other reverse side. Yeah. I'm always a fan of the original Mask Rider. The original one, the original Rider Kick one, but I also like Kabuto. I love Triple O. I'm a huge fan of Triple O. Bong, 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 with the coins. Like, that one's kind of cool. Triple O's kind of cool. And I know there was like a Wizard one everyone likes that came out later. And the one with the Rocket Punch, which I forget that one. We need G8 again. Let me come back to here. Okay, we need to grab the other G8. At least I remember these were duplicates. G8 from over... Build an X8. Oh, yeah, okay. That's cool, too. Yeah, I actually need to get back... I need to catch up watching Kamen Rider. I used to watch it all the time. Just like I used to watch Power Rangers. But Power Rangers got a little bit too crazy. I was like, Like, after, like... Kind of after Dino Thunder, I kind of lost track of the Power Rangers stuff. I like the current one, Geets. I'll look them up in a second. I don't think I've ever heard of Geets. Geetsanu. Okay, so I think here like so. If I remember correctly, you do the double side, so it doesn't matter. If you do this right, this sits like this, right? I'll look up Yeats in a second because I don't. Yeet is peak. Really, he's that crazy? I went too low. Oh, this almost got stuck. Wait, something ain't right. Oh, I think I put this in the wrong way. I think this was supposed to go on like this. And then, there we go. I almost screwed up that. I almost screwed that mess up. Okay, cool. Next page. Forza's Rocket Punch. Yeah, that's the space one I was talking about. Yeah, Forza's the one I'm thinking. That Forza's the one I was talking about. That's the one with the rocket punch. He's kind of cool. He's not my favorite one, but he's cool. Triple O's up there. The original one is. Kabuto's pretty fine. The one who has the... I can't think of the one. But there's one who has like the Mach speed timer. He goes into form. He throws the clock up in the air. He beats him up so fast with the kicks. The Chun-Li kicks. That one's really cool too. Wherever that one is. So we got A22 and A23. Which I think it's right. This is F. This is this. A is it next to me? Did I lose track of it? G, F, H1. This is A. A is over here. Got me. Oh, we're getting to the meaty part, guys. A22 and A23. Okay, here we go. So 22 is the left side. So let's grab that first. Is the card one? Oh, when he kicks through the cards? I remember that one. When he kicks through the card, that one's pretty cool. I don't know the order of them. It's been a while since I watched them. I'm not gonna lie, but I remember the card when he kicks through all the cards and he gains speed. Like when I played as in Soul Calibur, that's one of the reasons why I played as Quang or whatever, because he reminded me of that. I was like, is he kicking through the cards like in that one? Shin Kamen Rider? Wait, Shin Kamen Rider? What's that one? Hold on, give me a second. I want to look it up in a second because I'm actually curious. Not on the stream because I don't want to get a copyright, but I'm actually kind of curious which one you're talking about. One. Let me at least get this part done because is that a really good point too. I kind of on a roll. Give me 1 second because I'm actually curious who this is. That remakes the first series. Oh, are you talking about that CG one they were talking about? There's I heard there was like some cartoon. Are you talking about that one? I've heard of those. You know, I know what you're talking about. I've heard of that. I've heard of it, but I have not seen it. I heard they were really good too. A lot of people were telling me like, "Yo, you gotta see it." Like a lot of people were telling me. Hey, we're getting somewhere. We got the arms, man. Look at that. Look at that. We got the body pieces right there. F13 and F12, which is right here. We're almost done with all the F pieces, guys. So this is the cool part. When you get later on, Black Sun is 10 episodes and Shin is a 2-hour-long movie. It was released recently. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard about it. Kamen Rider W. Give me 1 second, guys. I had a brain fart. I lost track. Oh, F12. Oh, it's a big piece, too. It came up before Triple O. If it came up before Triple O, I probably watched it then. And even when it came out Triple O, I've seen most of those. So I'm pretty sure I watched it then. Like I said, it's been a while since I remember all the names. Where's 13? This is F13 also, right? Where's 13 at? Oh, where's 13 hiding at? Oh, right here. Wait, is it the green and purple one when it's split in half? Where one half is a color and the other half is a color? You talking about that one? Because I don't remember all the names. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't remember all the names. Is it that one? Because there's one where his half body's green and he can switch between... Yep, I've seen it. See, I told you, once you start explaining to me, I've seen that one. Once you start explaining to me, I'm like, wait, is it this one? Because I don't remember all the names. Triple O I remember because it's easy for me to remember. But some of the other ones, I don't remember a lot of them. But, see? Wait, an anime sequel? Yo. Maybe that's the one. Because I said something about animated things, so maybe that was one. Recently. No, I knew what you meant when you said recently. I remember hearing something about it, and I was like, what are they talking about? This way, here. Oh, this fits. Oh, it fits like a glove. Yep. And then this goes in the back, right? Hey! Wait. Let's hurry up before we. Oh, this one locks it in. That goes on. This locks it in. Oh, this is coming together, and the line face goes. Oh, this is why I love this guy. Look at the best part, and then it goes right here. Oh snap! We got the whole chest done. All that for a chest. That is wild, guys. I have to cut some of the stuff down though. Yeah, cut some of this extra stuff down there. You know what's funny? I used to not do model kits with these things, but now that I understand why people do it, I used to just spin it with my hand. The thing I used to do with my kit as a kid, without breaking it with my fingers. That's wild to even think about now. Oh, now it fits smoothly. Oh snap! Episode 24. Okay. Okay, this whole chest piece is done. So now we're about to work on the head. Oh, we're about to work on the head. Oh, guys, we're getting to the nitty-gritty now. Oh, we're getting to the good stuff now, guys. So the whole chest is done. There we go. Let me put this right here because this always ends up doing some weird stuff. The fruit one. I love how you said the fruit one. That's hilarious. But I know which one you're talking about. We're back to A's and F again. So this is the F we need, and A should be right here. So I'm getting used. See, guys, this is the rhythm I was talking about. Because after I do it so many times, I start to remember which one is which without even thinking about it. Like this is A, this is F, A, F, A, F, A, F. And as long as you keep the ones you've been using the most in the section, it becomes easy to flip and flop, and then you bring the other ones in. That's why I told you when you said look up a direction. Like I don't need no manual for this. I just need a rhythm. That's all I need. A rhythm. Get jiggy with the rhythm on. A1. Way over here. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. This is a very thin one, so we got to be very careful with this one. See, something like that you could have broke easily. Yumi Hustle? Okay. It's funny. Okay. Here's the thing. I've actually played, I wasn't supposed to tell you this yet. I have played Yumi Hustle. I was supposed to do a fighting game gyms on it. I never had a chance to. Like, I was working on a recording for it for Fighting Game Gym, like, the day it came out. And I just never got to it. Like, Fighting Game Gyms and, like, Smash sort of have been an ongoing series I want to do more of, but I always get tied up or I end up doing something else. This is one of the few times I get to sit down and just have fun doing something and just be like, whatever. Like Rival Z, I have fun too. Don't get it twisted. I love doing Rival Z, but like actually sit down to like, I want to do this. I'm going to do it for the stream, do it for the recording. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. Like I said, there's a video I'm going to do sooner or later and make like. Everything is slowing down slowly this month. Like it's like my schedule it's so weird. It's weird. I work nights, so by me working nights, it throws everything off because it's like I'm so used to being the 9 to 5 person or whatever, and that's how when I come home Friday, I can do the 8 o'clock stream. And everyone's like, okay, cool. I was on top, but now everything got like flipped. Like went from I'll say this from January into February, a lot of things happened that I was. Like, how do I say it? That was good and bad at the same time. Like, to give y'all some insight, we can talk about this. I'm not going to go too much into detail of it. But basically, the beginning, and I think y'all saw me, some people saw when I made a video about, like, the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year, I literally lost my job. Like, literally, as soon as I came back from vacation, I lost my job, and I was like, "What the heck?" And then make it. I'm not gonna get into detail who the company was or anything. Like, I'm not that person, but nor do I want people to know my business. But it was one of those things where like it happened, and then I was like, "Holy crap!" But it was one of the few times it happened. I wasn't like I didn't get fired. I never got fired in my life, which is amazing. I got laid off, but it was like that happened. I was like, "Holy crap!" And then 2 weeks after that happened, I got like work again, and then the NMJ thing happened, got ramped up. I was already working on that on the side, which, by the way, if I haven't said so before, thank you for your support. We made our Kickstarter go as far as that goes. Me and the guy I work with for that. So that happened. Then a bunch of DJ stuff happened. Then a lot of freelancing stuff happened. Then I had to travel. Like, I'm not even home right now. Like, I've been traveling and all this stuff. It's been crazy. So it's like, it's been a crazy ride. It went for me doing that. And now, because that happens, and my schedule flip-flop, I'm still pushing out Rival Z Ether videos. Like, as you see, some comes out later than others. I try to keep the noon thing, but it hasn't sometimes. But so lately, I've been trying to like slowly focus on other things. Hence why I'm doing the stream I'm doing now. I'm like, I want to do something I want to do, this kind of thing. Let me not get sidetracked again, because I gotta get this done. A1, A3, which is the one next to it. Yeah. But I have to work though. Like, guys, like, y'all don't understand. Like, I do make money from YouTube, but I don't make a lot of money. But it helps though. Like, it helps. That's why, like, when people try to donate and stuff, like, it helps. Every little bit helps. Like $1, whatever, it helps. Because, like, I'm not trying to run like some sad campaign. I'm being real with you. I'm not trying to run no like sad campaign. Like, oh my God, I feel pity on Jank. But I'm just, it's rough. Student loans are rough. So it makes me like, it makes it so like me doing it, I have to work. I'm not in a position where I can just quit. So I'm not in a position where I can just leave. I know some people can quit and go to another job. I'm not in that position to do that, unfortunately. And it sucks. But, like, I work. It's just what and plus, I'm partially a workaholic. Hence why I'm able to do this, juggle this, DJing, shooting YouTube videos 3 times a week, every week consistently, which I've been doing for 2 years straight. Like 2 to 3 years straight, which I'm actually proud of myself for. I never thought I would end up in that situation. And I never thought I would end up in a situation. We just hit like 2,300 two days ago. I meant to say something. I haven't made an announcement about it yet. But thank y'all for those on the stream right now about it. It's been crazy. Like, we hit 2,300. And I'm like, 2 years, I went from being 1 sub on a YouTube channel I quit doing to going to 2,300 sub in a year. So that means every year I made 1,000 views almost. Almost. This year I kind of like almost made 1,000, but it was like every year I made 1,000. And it's crazy. And as far as like what I drop in student loans a month, guys, if I told you how much I pay, you'd probably have a heart attack every month, and I pay it consistently. A, 1, 2, and F. F number 10. This is the Gundam Chin. I can tell. I can look at this from anywhere. Where's that Gundam Chin at? There is the Gundam Chin. This is gonna be a little hard to cut out. It's a wild thing, like, and it doesn't help either. Like trying to save money, all that. It's a whole thing. Now, luckily, I've been able to, even though all this stuff been going on, I've been able to here and there like get something here and there. Like whether it's like this Gundam toy, I've been like most of my money goes into either bills or repurposing in the camera. Like, for example, guys, the cameras I'm talking y'all through, those cameras are not cheap, and that's because I love the channel and I love making the quality better. That's why if you notice me doing the videos right now, doing this recording right now, it looks a lot more smoother. Part of that reason is because the video quality is better. Better video quality, better like 60 frames per second. That's me striving for that. Like if I like say for example right now, if you notice the camera follows me all the time, no matter where I go, it follows me. That's an AI controlled camera. Most people wouldn't do that, but I did it because I love my tech and I love making the streams as best I possibly can for y'all. Like being able to show my hand like this is another camera that does that. There's literally a camera I can operate right here with my hand and it moves around and everything. It's crazy. Like, that's where my money goes. It goes to investing back in the stuff so I can get better outcome, which has been showing, and make quality videos better. This is why when I do these videos, it looks a lot cleaner now. It doesn't look as crazy as it used to be. I mean, I'm at not my house doing this. I'm doing it on somebody else's table. But like at the same time, it's like I try to make it better for y'all because I care. Like I care. Like I'm not trying to make it sound like something. Like I know there's a lot of streamers that does it. Everyone does it for the money, right? Part of me does it for money, but part of it does it because I like doing it. Like, I'm not going to do something, a content that I don't like doing. And that would make, like, we were talking earlier, the guy who came in the chat earlier, who was like, oh, Bob, won't you do Fortnite? Won't you do that? I was like, that's not me. I'm not a Fortnite. If you see me doing Fortnite, somebody paid me to do it. Somebody literally paid me to do it. Like, I'm not trying to ride the bandwagon. But, yeah. But yeah, Forbidden, I'm sorry to hear that though. I was reading this that you talking about haven't had a job since December of last year. That's rough. But the worst part of that, I quit the job that I had before to work at the new one and got fired a week after I started. Oh man, that's the worst. That's the scariest thing about starting a new job. Working there and not knowing how it's gonna go. You want to get a new job, right? Because you want to see the best in yourself, right? But at the same time, you're like, man, I don't want to be the person. Man, this is hard to get on. I don't want to be the person like go and try and make more money. Because at the end of the day, you want to do better things, and then you find out you're gone. You're like, holy crap, what was that all about? If I was doing the right thing, it's a rough take. I get it, man. I've been there. That's part of the reason why I have the job now. Like people are like, won't you want to switch hours? Don't you want to do this? Like, well, I'm in this spot right now where my job actually values me to a certain degree, which I love, which is hard to come by this day and age. And the other thing is, this is one of the few times where I've been like able to be like, okay, cool. I feel like I'm kind of secure to a certain extent. And that's the other thing, job security. That's the scary thing. That's a very scary thing. The last couple jobs I had, I thought I was like, I felt like I wasn't secure. I'm like, oh crap, what's going to happen there? Boom, something happens. Yeah. Personally, I'm not a Fortnite fan altogether. I'm not a Fortnite fan. A lot of those, to me, it's kind of a cringe game. I know it's an unpopular. Everyone's like, oh yeah, but everyone like, and everyone thinks in order to do a video, it's like, oh, do Fortnite, do this, it's going to get a lot of views. Like, yes and no. It's like, it's a half and half thing. And you got to realize you're competing with a bunch of other people. Like, but that's with anything you do, right? Because I actually, for the longest, I never thought this Rivals of Ether thing was going to be like this. Like, I just liked it because I liked the game. Like, it was cool, but it was just like, but after that, I was like, man, like, I never thought, like, I tell people, don't do what everyone else does, do what you want to do. Like, here's when let me give, here's a little bit of like a, I guess a memorial, I wouldn't say memorial, but here's a little bit insight for what kind of made me think, like, yo, I need to just do what I need to do. Now, there are some videos I know that will get me views. I know they are. But I do it within the things I like. Does that make sense? Like, when I do, like, the Evo videos, reactions, stuff, I know they're going to get me views. But at the same time, I like that. Does that make sense? There's the difference. Some people do Fortnite, and they do it just because everyone else is doing it. And then there's also people that do YouTube thinking they're going, it's a money quick rich scheme. It's not like that. It's a lot of work. Don't forget, I spent the whole year of not earning money. Just putting up videos, making no money at all. That takes dedication itself. And there have been times when I done stream, no one's there. You gotta get used to that. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people want, when they do become a YouTuber, instant gratification. Like, I just want to get big now, but it doesn't work like that. I got lucky. I got 1,000 in 1 year. Like, I'm probably, like, as far as the Rise of the Ether people go, I'm like as far as workshop people, I'm like number 2 or number 3, which is crazy to think about. Like, to think about, like, there's a fan base that knows who I am. Like, it's kind of scary to think about. I'm like, yo, people know, people care, people like what I do. Like, I sometimes swing in the workshop channel and people are like, oh, it's Jank, it's cool, and blah, blah. I'm like, oh, I'm glad y'all like my stuff. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I'm glad there's a fan base of people that really be like, Jank, you need to keep doing what you're doing. I find that makes me happy to think about, like, yo, there's people who actually like watching my stuff. Whether I say it a lot or not, it's a really, really, really good feeling. It's 40. It's just 40, I think. Like, I tell people, if you're trying to become a YouTuber, you gotta understand 2 things. First, you gotta understand you're not gonna be making money right out the gate. It's not a quick, rich scheme. It's a dedication thing. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I crunch out a video, edit it. It takes a lot of work, and I do it consecutive every week. I have a rhythm to me doing it, so I do it very quickly now, depending what kind of video it is. Like everything I edited, they're myself. I don't have no hired hand. Everything's myself. Everything I run, this I make myself. I do order some stuff. It's a whole thing. It's a lot of work. And here's the 4 things. If you can understand these 4 things about YouTube, this is the key to you staying on YouTube long. Do what you love. Take the notes. Take notes. Do what you love. Understand that there's always an audience for something. And I'll tell you a story. And for number 2, I'll explain this one to you. There was a moment in time when I was like, man, I'm not sure if people are gonna like my content. This is like early on when I was doing this. And just so you know, I do a lot of research when I do stuff. Like, I watch like what people like, like every time I do a video I do, it's like over like huge. I'm like, why do people like this video? I do a whole synopsis and I'll be like, oh, cool. Like, now I do Rivals of Ether video. I get a minimum of 100 per video, which I used to not get before. It used to be like 30 or 40. I easily get 100 views per video every single time I do a Rivals of Ether video. It's crazy. But I remember. And I tell this to everyone now, and I want to tell this to y'all. I remember when I was trying to figure out what I want to do, if people will like what I do or not, whatever. I remember watching, I was on YouTube. And you know how the algorithm just throws you a random video? It threw me a video about beetle breeding, like a Hercules beetle breeding. Like the bug with the horn on his face like this. Hercules Copyterra, right? But anyway. And I remember when I was doing it, right? I was looking at the video, right? I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, this guy got like over 1 million views. He's only been 2 days since the battle. Like, at first I thought it was like some Discovery Channel thing. Then I looked at the channel, right? That's all he does. It's not a nature channel. It's a channel just about Hercules beetles breeding. That's it. Him taking care of his Hercules beetles. That's all it's about. He has over like 3 million subs. And I was like, if people could be into this, this is a pretty much an audience for what I'm doing. And that's how I look at it. Once I realized that, I was like, I don't care anymore what people think. I do care within reason because that's burning my view, but it's a give or take situation. And now we have the head, by the way. So that's the head. Like, if you can understand those two things, you're fine. Oh, we're in the E's, guys, so let's move all these F stuff away. We're in E category now. E's. E and what else? Is everything an E? Everything's an E, okay. And then the other thing you gotta realize too, when you're streaming, there's gonna be times when people are not gonna watch your stuff. It comes down to the time of day. Like, I'm surprised people are watching my stuff now. It comes down to the time of day, when people wake up, and your schedule. Like, once you get in your head that you can stream while like not saying it, like if you can stream and constantly talk or have something that's somewhat exciting, and there's people who don't talk during stream. I'm not saying you have to talk, but if you can constantly do it and not be worried about the views, you'll be fine. Because when I first started, there were streams I did where no one came on. 0 people at all. Like, I was just there doing it, and there was 0 people there. And I was just like, oh crap. And once you get in the idea of pretending somebody is there, you'll be alright. And once you get out the idea of people are not going to show up, you'll be fine. And then when you come on the stream, it'll just become natural to you. Check Discord real quick. Yo, that's sick. That is sick. Oh, they're all the belts. Oh, I'm a little bit jealous. Yo, the last picture though. Oh, with the Pokeball inside. That's fire. That is fire. That is fire. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Forbidden, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Forbidden, that's pretty sick. I like that. That's kind of fire. Oh, by the way, for those who wonder where we're at in this, we're making the arms right now. For this part. We're making arms. So we're getting somewhere. I stopped for a bit because I went on a whole tangent about the YouTube thing. But if you can understand that, no, not making money, instant gratification, do what you love, and understand there's times you won't get views. If you can get those 4 things down, and mentally get that in your head, you're fine. And the last number 5, consistency. Consistency. Even though there's times I upload videos late, every week there's 3 videos a week, minimum. But that's just me. I'm not saying you have to do 3 videos a week, but that's just what I do. That's my rhythm. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, no matter what. If I don't do nothing else right, make sure you get Rivals Ether video out there. That's the one thing I'll make sure to do. Okay, let's do this now. And we gotta do this twice. E12, E1, E11. Okay. That's actually kind of cool, Forbidden. I'm a little bit jealous. E12, E1, E1. And these are copycats, right? Are these identical? These are identical. Okay, these are identical. I don't see... Yeah, those are the key to becoming a YouTuber. For anybody ever asks, I keep telling myself I want to do like tutorial videos on YouTube stuff. It just I need time to do it. Like I do want to do a segment when I go in like in depth, like how I do set up a stream, how I do all that. I'm pretty sure I would like that too. I just have to have time to do it. E1. So this, and E1, which is this one. Everything. Make sure I'm covering nothing I'm not supposed to. And I've been digging his music so far. For those who wonder what I've been playing this whole time, I've been playing Street Fighter EX3, which is one of the coolest Street Fighter games no one talks about, by the way. Just so you know. Really, really cool game. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. Is the flat side down? Oh, flat side up. Okay. This. Boom. That's one part done. It's that. So E13, 13, 14. Okay, 13, 14. 13 here. Give me a second. I'll look at the chat in a second. I know I haven't looked at the chat in a second, guys. Oh, that'll be sick. So you can collect. That'll be sick. Have the riders next to with them. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting like I have. So for those who don't know, I actually have the Digivices since I was a kid. I have the Digimon Digivices from like season 1, which is the square. Not the very first one, but the one after that. The one with Tai and all of them. The Digi-Egg era, Spirit Evolution. The one with the scan cards with Guillemon. So I have everything from there all up to Spirit Evolution, all the Digivices. And then I even bought a new one recently. The nerd in me bought a new one that's like it's like a Fitbit, but it's like you can raise your Digimon Tamagotchi style while you're exercising. I'm like, that's kind of cool. That's kind of fun though. What's going on? This 12, 13, 21, and 20. Did the music stop? Is that it? Oh, it stopped. That is wild. There we go. I was like, we lost all our music? I was about to say, the music's dead? The Vio bracelet, yep. I got the original black and green one when they first announced it. And I got the newer version, the BE version. I have so far the DIMs I got are the Metabots one. I got the Ancient Warriors one with XVmon on it, which makes Imperialdramon. Do I have the Agumon one? I don't remember. I have the green one that came with it, which was like a special edition Digimon, and I got the 2 ones that came with the new one, the BE one. And you know, there's a Kamen Rider one too. They got some Kamen Rider one you might want to look in. Oh, you already see? I already said we were already thinking the same thing. Yes, I know. I ordered one. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail now. It was like $2. I found like $2 the DIM card online. It's coming from Japan. No, I knew what you meant. DIM Sim. I knew what you meant. This. Am I missing something? Why did I take apart? I took apart E13. Where's 14 at? This is blending in with the paper. Hold on. There's 14. Okay, cool. 13, 14. There we go. That. 21 and 20. 21 and 20. Cool. And 21. Yeah, I've been collecting the Metabots one. I had to get because I'm a huge Metabot fan. I'm a huge Metabot fan. I was like, they made a Metabots one? Oh, it's a wrap. Yeah, just make sure if you're going to get them, make sure you get the BE version. Because the BE version is part of the universe stuff. So that includes the Metabots one, all previous ones to work on it, the Kamen Rider. There's a Demon Slayer sets too, just so you know. There's Demon Slayer sets, which is kind of fire. And they also got one for the Spirit Evolution ones too, which is like Agunimon and all those ones too. Great to the past, return to the future to reclaim the digital world. God, I love that song. Remember that song? If it was just one solution to this evolution. Doom, 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 Digimon. And never united as one, did you? By the way, if you haven't realized, I'm a huge theme song guy. So I know a lot of theme songs for like no reason, guys. For those who've been on the chat, they know. But like some people don't know, like I'm a huge like theme songs kind of person. So, oh, there's that part. Okay, cool. That's one part, and we get E19, E18. Oh, I gotta bring the chat back up. I can't even see the chat right now. Give me a second. There you go, cool. Frontiers opening. See, he knows the one I'm singing. He knows the one I'm singing. That song slaps, yes. And we got to see Susanomon. I'm a huge fan. Digimon Savers, yeah. You know what song I do like? It's not a theme song. It was the one with Digimon Try. Is it Try? The one with Shoutmon. I love the theme song for Shoutmon X7. Like that was freaking fire. That is freaking fire. No one talks about that. 18 and 19, which is this one. 18. That was really fun. Hey Digimon, champions of the digital world. Hey Digimon, champions of the... Like that's freaking fire too. There's a couple. Digimon Cross. It was Digimon Cross. Thank you. Can't remember. Try was the other one. That was like the tribute one. But yeah, couldn't think of it. I had a brain fart for a second. Thank you for putting me in check about that. Not this one. So this one's the other side. So put this here. Oh, we're seeing it form, guys. There's the arm. It's over here. We got a whole piece there. See, look, this started making sense. Look, oh, see, it's gonna make sense. We gotta copy this whole thing twice so we know. So we gotta do this twice. One for each arm. So boom, 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 boom. Actually, you know what? I'm already here. I might as well do this again anyway. So let's put one there. That's one arm. For the right arm. I might as well do the second one. Actually, you know what? Let's go all the way across because this is all connected. So let's not stop in between. Let's go all the way across. 16. Yes, I've heard about it. I'm so hyped about it too. I did hear about it. I am so hyped about it actually. 16. Give me 1 second. There we go. This is what? This is 16 or 17? I lost track. I went on this whole Digimon team. I got lost track while I was doing this. Is 16. 16's on that side. Here. 10 and 17. So 10, 15. It's over here. 10, which is right here. Like as far as theme songs go, guys, I'm a huge theme song guy, especially cartoon ones, anime dubs. Like I can start like years ago. I know so many theme songs that I can sing off the top of my head. I went on a cruise ship years ago, and there was a theme song contest. They were giving out money. I was like, oh, I should enter. And there was a guy. They're saying old school theme song, and I know theme songs go far back in the '80s. Even though I wasn't born in the '80s, I know that's how tied up into it because I used to watch them a lot when I was younger. And the guy was naming theme song. The guy was like, "Man, you're too young for this." Like, you'd be surprised. Oh, I can name Shaman King theme song off the top of my head. Look around you, look beyond. We could make an unbreakable bond. The world around you is not what it seems. So beyond. Oh my goodness. Beyond so many things I never could see. So many choices falling on me. It could be my destiny to be Shaman King. To be oh man, don't even start with me. When your spirit is strong, you can be the one. Like, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Don't get me started, man. This is facing down? Okay, this is facing down. Like, don't even get me started. You gotta trigger the music loving Jank. Stick this here. Oh, I'm facing this wrong. This to this. You know what? I was mad about it, but besides that, the new you know what? I actually played it. Somebody made it on YouTube, a dub opening of it. You can look it up. Somebody made it. Cause I looked it up the next time. I was like, I wonder if somebody did A and B for it. Somebody did do it, so you can find somebody doing it. The dub opening with the original song on top of it. It's one of the few times when the anime open and the English one's like cool, and you're like, yeah, I want the English one back. But it's understandable. That show was actually really good, by the way. 87. That show was really, really good. For 87, the claws. 87. I don't think they matter either way. Yeah, that was good. I don't know where to go. Freaking Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm thinking about all the good ones. All the good ones. Zatch Bell. Oh, you know what's funny? You might stump me real quick because I don't actually remember the Zatch Bell one off the top of my head. Remember the Card Captors one, but the Zatch Bell one. I didn't watch Zatch Bell as much as I should. Zatch Bell was good though. I ended up seeing all of the episodes, but I didn't watch it multiple times for me to remember. I gotta hear the start of it, and then once I hear the start, I'm like, oh, I remember the song. It's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be like I remember, like part of me is gonna remember, but the other part of me is gonna be like, Zatch Bell was fire though. Wait, whoa, time out. There was a reboot of Zatch Bell? Oh yeah, I'm excited for the next season. When I first started seeing the blood and stuff in the show, I was like, oh man, this Shaman King will be good. We actually got to hear the full Tokugaro's story, like man. Oh, you talking about for Shaman King? Okay. No, I mean it was good. Like even though it was still rushed, I still was good though. And the manga, oh that's crazy. That's crazy to even think about. 8 and 9, so 8, which is right here, and then 9. I would have had these armed by now, but I went on such a tangent, guys. These arms should have been done by now. Like, actually, this arms and legs should have been done by now, but it's all good. It's all good. We're having fun. G with E. I don't see it. EF. G, there's it. Okay. Yo, this is the one. He's like way over here just chilling. I need to put that closer here because now the G's coming back up in the mix. E15. This is the one I don't think I've used yet. I'm trying to think of the other one. I'm trying to think of other anime I've done. Oh, the freaking Yu Yu Hakusho show is good. Oh, I already sung it earlier. I already sung that one. I can't sing the fast part though. It's weird. I can't sing that fast part, but I can sing the fast part for Busta Rhymes part, which is wild to even think about. Oh, it's the top one? Oh, it sits like this. Okay, cool. It sits like this. This goes like this. It's a weird way to make a piece. And then that goes on... Oh, where's this go? It says make 2 of these, but I don't know where this goes. Oh, this is something you use... The right shoulder. Oh, those are shoulder pieces. Oh, okay. I get it now, shoulder pieces. I'll get... We'll say that. So that's one done. Move this over here. Bring another E. This one E, right? I think the 11. E. Okay, we're going to do this again. This is all coming together now. 11, 1, and 12. Beyblade, baby, it's Beyblade! It's Beyblade! Trouser! Freaking Beyblade. You know what show that is funny that I think about? Remember freaking, what was it, Beat 'em On? Remember that show? Very short-lived show. I don't know what happened. That show, like, freaking vanished off the face of the earth. Love all Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. Actually, y'all should know I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't watched none of the new season, but I still collect the cards still. I don't play the tournaments like I used to though. But I still get cards here and there. I usually just get cards for decks I've already used to use, basically. That's usually how it works. The Savior's open, yeah. Like what happened? Like Beat 'em On came. I ended up looking up like the story behind Beat 'em On like a couple weeks ago. It's kind of wild because it's like it was supposed to be like the new hit show, but it kind of works like in a Hasbro sense, like with Transformers. Like the show is based on if they can sell products based on the show. So if the show is not good enough, it's kind of weird. Cause I don't even know if it had a manga or anything. It's a weird show. Cause if they can't sell it, then the show dies out, and that's basically I think what happened. It's like, oh, we're not selling anything. We can't sell no toys, so the show's canned. That's like the nice way of them putting it. It's like, oh, we can't. This ain't making us money. Okay, I know what we gotta do here. We gotta cancel the show. 20 and 21, right? Okay. So it's a weird thing. It doesn't help I'm looking on this white stuff. I'm surprised I'm able to see this. Cool. This, that, this. 14 and 13, that's the one. 14 and 13, right here. 14, 13. You remember Monsuno? You remember Monsuno? You mean the sumo wrestler show? Monsuno? What the heck was Monsuno? Oh, I gotta stop for that one. What the heck was Monsuno? Give me a second. Let me Google it real quick. Give me a second. Monsuno? Let me turn the volume down and make sure nothing happens. Whoa, what is this show? You got me there. I don't remember this show. 2014 was the final. I never heard of this. The only show I remember that looks like this was Chaotic, but that show, I've never seen that. That's wild. You got me stumped for once. I did not. I've never seen that show. I don't know anything about that show. 2014, what was I watching at the time? It's wild to even think about. Boom, boom, boom. It's like Bakugan, but with capsules. Oh, wow. So they couldn't sell it. Obviously, they didn't sell, so that's why the show probably didn't last so long. I'm pretty sure. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of Masuno. I remember Chaotic. I remember Bakugan. I remember that. That show, I think that still has a following still. Bakugan is still a thing, as far as I know of. Oh, we gotta get the other two pieces. I was like, I got a brain fart for a second. Make sure we don't cut these things off. That. Let me fix something real quick. Check something real quick. Let me go back to here. Cool. Yeah, Bakugan, I think Bakugan still makes money. It doesn't make as high as Yu-Gi-Oh makes, but like if the toys makes money, they'll milk it. Like if the show correlates with the toy sales, that's how Transformers work. Like Transformers, the toys were made first, then the story was made, and then once the story did good, they kept making more toys. That's the corporate way to kind of go about it. Like, oh, is it making money? Is it making toys? Okay, cool. We'll do more. Which is a smart way to do it. It's like, okay, we'll do this. Okay, is it selling? Okay, cool. Because it costs. I think it costs less to make toys, but it costs more to make animation. So it's kind of like, if it's worth the investment, they'll do it. But if it's not, they're like, we're canning it. That's why some of the shows. That's why Duel Monsters did bad. The cards didn't sell for Duel Monsters. And I thought Duel Monsters was really cool. I was about to buy the cards, and by then the show got canceled. I was about to get it. I was literally about to buy the cards like the next day. I was like, oh, Duel Monsters are cool. Yeah, a lot of people don't remember Duel Monsters. Give me 1 second. Let me do this one section first, and I'll check it out. Give me 1 second. Oh, I need to get E10. That's the one I need to get. Right here. Should be right here. Yep. So I've seen the piece so many times I get used to it. I wonder if the letter says secretly on here somewhere. Look at that. Okay. This needs to face downward. This goes on like so. I want to at least get these two arm pieces down first. I'm kind of on that roll flow chart. I know I need this piece now. The A7. Now I got my rhythm. Another 7. Dinosaur King? Yo. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll look up that as I'm doing the other thing too. Give me a second. Dinosaur King doesn't ring a bell, but I need to see a picture. Dinosaur King is definitely not ringing a bell. You sound like a bunch of Fox Family shows. That's what it sounds like. Like it came on like I don't feel like it came on. I remember Ultimate Muscle though. Remember that show? Ultimate Muscle. He comes from a muscle planet. Rhino the Kid. Face of a new champion. Look, that show was fire. And here come the kick. That show was freaking fire. How that pose is it? I face down with 2 of them. Cool. That's done. And this part, the second set of E stuff. That's E8. It was a 4Kids show? Then I should remember it then. If it was on 4Kids, I should remember. I watched a lot of 4Kids. Until it started getting rid of my shows. Cause they had Ultimate Muscle, they had Kirby Right Back at Ya, they had oh my god, that TNT 2004 edition. Fighting Foodons was on. Yo, Fighting Foodons. It's the food with attitude. That show. The show was hilarious. And a couple other shows I could think of off the top of my head. Give me one. I'm almost close to that part. E was it G? This is the G one, right? I think I put it over here. Oh, where is it? G15, where the heck are you at? This is G, right? Is it a duplicate one? Oh, it's right there. I'm looking at it. G15's over here. This is the duplicate one too. Okay. Noted. Is this duplicate? Yep, it says it right there. It's funny that this is like hardly being seen because of the green screen effect. That's hilarious. It's crazy. Technology, man. Cool. These two are done. Okay, let's check out Dinosaur King real quick. Dinosaur King. This sounds like a show that went straight to DVD. Oh, Dinosaur King. Dang, it was the first thing that showed up. Oh, you know what? I remember seeing the commercial for this, but I never watched it. I do remember. At least this one looks more familiar than the other show. 2007. Oh, so I was in high school at that time. Yeah, this is towards the end. I was watching other stuff instead. But yeah, I do remember seeing this show. I do remember seeing it. Can you say it one more time in Discord real quick? Hold on. Oh, not that picture. Wrong Discord. What's this? What's he? I have to look close at this one. Oh, the Digimon card game! It's funny you're bringing it up. A lot of my friends been trying to get me into it because they're saying the Digimon card art's cool. Like, the issue with me not getting into it, so here's the weird thing about up here, where I live at. The card scene is mainly Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. So, when I used to live in Florida, like a couple years ago or whatever. Like not a couple years, a long time, many years ago actually. But years ago, it's like trying to find people to play the card game with. Like, one of the card games I really want to play is Y Swords, because they have a Gurren deck. They have like Gurren, they have like Fully Cool. They have a bunch of different decks from different animes. Like the Medaka box can fight Gurren can fight Full Metal Alchemist. It's a really cool card game, but there's no one to play it with. So it's like, I'm not going to get a card game I can't play with that way. I'll probably buy the Gurren deck just because I love Gurren, but that's it. But there's no one to play with. And I do have friends I play cards with, but it's like everyone's got like a certain amount of people got to do it for me. Like, okay, I want to get it. That's the keeper. For me to get into a card game, I'd have people to play. And for me, who used to make a lot of money playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of the time, that's kind of a huge thing for me. So, it should be the E stuff over here. Let's move this back over here and grab all the E's. Wait, what? I wish I had my sound effects button because my mind was about to be blown. What? Are you serious? Wait, I have it right here. What am I doing? I can do it. Oh. This is the part where my brain be like, what? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That's wild. I did not know that. Did not know that at all. I was like, where's my button? I was like, I have my button over here. E5, E6, and F18. So we need the E's again. E's and F. Which should be hidden right here. It should be an F, right? Yep, here's F. So we need E's and F. This whole section is E's and F and an H at the end. Okay, cool. Simple. Madoka Magica? Oh, it's such a good show. I did not know that. Mind blown. That's kind of wild. It's funny because I did the Madoka Magica where I was the Ether thing. That's the funny thing. I just did that. F18. You see I gotta do this twice, right? F18. This is the tough one. The F, grab an E now, E5 and E6. 5 and 6, so 6 right here. Cool. That's 5 and 6. Okay. Everything. So we do. This goes like this. Undergate. Okay, I may have messed up for a second. What is this? So E6, E5 and E6, right? E5 and E6. So that's this, right? Ah! I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Okay, I think I got this. This goes this way. Ah, there we go. That makes sense. And then we can slide one of these in here. So that's the right one. We need to do the left one now. And that's E5, E6 again. Yep, same thing. So we use this one already, and then grab the second one. Yeah, the bet. It's crazy that the cheapest. Yeah, Dukemon's the cheapest one. Omnimon, I think, is one of the most expensive ones, and then the other ones are very depending on how hard they are to get. Good night, and thank you though. Thank you for jumping on opening now. I'm surprised you stayed as long as you did though. Oh, my train of thought. What was that? E18. No, E8. No. F19. This is F19 now. This is very important, actually. Really, no. This is E. That means this is F. F19 from here. This is a one of a kind one. F19 is right here. Okay. I'm an anti-Xmas. Yep. That's the one I have. I have the Omnimon one. The Omnimon one, and the design for the Omnimon one looks freaking sick, too. Gotta love it. Gotta flipping love it. So we need this other piece. Oh, I know there weren't CG. Oh, I know. I watched Power Rangers enough. I know there weren't CG. That's one of the few facts I know. I watched Power Rangers enough. I know they weren't CG. So those are actual explosions. H1 is over here, right? So this one, right? It's a hand. The hand has to be gray. We usually gray here the most of. H1, yep. I want to do the fist. I've always been a fan of the fish. There it is, 14 and 13. We'll do 14. Be careful about this one. We gotta watch the fist. I don't want to mess this part up. Fist right there. E15. E15. E's almost all gone too. Now here's the fun question. Besides the original, because the original will be cheating, what is your favorite Power Ranger series? That's my actual real question. I already know mine is by default. As far as Power Ranger series goes. I can tell you right now my favorite one. My favorite one, hands down, no questions asked, is Dino Thunder. Besides the original, everyone knows I love the original, right? But if you don't count the original, Dino Thunder is pretty fire. Oh, we got the whole shoulder blade and arm undone. Hey, look at that, look at that, look at that. We need another hand. This is number 13, which is the left hand, right? Or the right hand? 13, right? Okay, cool. By the way, the fist looks. And I was do E15. Right here. Dino Thunder. Yep. Dino Thunder was the best one. Besides that one. Tommy came back. Tommy came back, and the storyline, why he came back, how he got his powers back, him being the Brontosaurus Ranger, the black Brontosaurus, the freaking fire. Like, everything about it was fire all around. Like, you can't even argue about that. Like, so good. Look, there's a little body right there. Okay. Got the body. You know what time for is now? It's time for the legs. I think once we get finished this line, I think I'll call it there. Like we'll do this line, and I think I'll call it after I do the line. Because I don't want to do it too long, and even though these other pieces look kind of easy, though. Yeah, we'll stop at the line. We'll stop at the line. Just the body part of the line. Not here, but we'll do the bottom half, though. We're gonna get through the legs, at least. So let's go get a move on. Wait, you know about the Akiba Rangers? Yo, let's go. Okay, for those who don't know what in the chat what the Akiba Rangers are, the Akiba Rangers is the parody season of the Power Rangers. It's literally the parody season. If I remember, it's been a while since I've seen it, but like the red one's like the diehard fan. The one girl's just good at karate and doesn't understand what's going on, and the other girl is just kind of like, I'm going along with everything, whatever, who cares? funniest thing is when they do the. He's like, wait, this is the part where we get our Megazords later. We beat him the first time. We'll do the Megazord fight later. And it's like, and the girl's like, what are you talking about? You'll see. You know what? I don't know why I didn't catch it the first time around. That's my fault. I didn't catch it the first time around. I should have said something about it. You know what? Because I was mentally looking for a comment writer. I wasn't even thinking about it. No, the Kiva Rangers is freaking hilarious. No one ever talks about how funny that series was. Super short, but super funny. E35 and 34. Where you at? Oh, there's some weird pieces. 35. We need A, E. Oh, we got a crazy one here. 31. We need 31. So we have to do this twice? Okay. Makes sense. 31. 30. Episode and two. Oh yeah! I gotta watch that series again. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch that series again. That series is so funny. So funny. I actually thought about when Power Rangers come around, when the birthday of Power, I don't know if it passed or not. I thought about doing a Power Rangers month at some point. Especially like when I used to work with the other YouTube channel years ago, we had a Power Rangers month. It was one of our most successful months we ever did. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I wonder if there's any Rousey Ether Power Rangers stuff. I don't know if anybody did Power Rangers stuff Rousey Ether or not. A6. I know where my A's at now. So this is where 6 went to, the feet. So that was the hand, these are the feet. 6 are the feet. Gotcha, makes sense. And then I do like Mega Force, because that was the one episode you got to see everyone come back. The only thing I do not like when it came to USA, Bandai screwed up, because there was supposed to be more people showing up, the English people showing up, and it never happened because they called them at the last minute, poor timing, poor scheduling. Like I heard there's a lot of weird stuff that went down in the background that Saban does. Saban does do some weird stuff that we don't talk about. So it's like, it is what it is. Especially when it comes over to America. It's always a weird thing. I love that series because it was just a tribute season, but they messed up the English version of the tribute series. It kind of pisses me off. Same here. Mega Force is when I stopped too. We're on the same point here. And the only other time I watch a Power Ranger series is when they come back. Oh! Did you see the I haven't seen it yet, but I heard there's a movie, a mini movie with Forever Ranger where they did the first thing. They did not the first thing. They did they brought on the old Rangers again, like David Yates and all of them. I heard it was really good. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. I keep telling myself I'm going to see it, but it's on the list of things that I need to do that I haven't done yet. That's all it is. This is the one. Where's the other E at? There's one E. Oh, it's down here. Later. And I might as well cut this off too, because I already know I'm going to need this. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was really good. A lot of people were telling me it's good. It was like, Jank, you haven't seen it yet? I'm like, I'm getting to it. The list of things I still need to watch next to the Transformers movie too. Man, I'm still hungry. That's weird. $34 and 35, right? Oh, 31. Almost screwed up. Was it 30? Was it? Oh, it's 34, 35. I'm an idiot. It's right there. 34, 35. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I wish. You know what? Since we're talking about Power Rangers, I'm going to talk about something right now. There's two things I hate about most about Power Rangers. One, in Mystic Force, Power Rangers should never have a cape. Let's get that out of the way. The second most thing that pissed me off the most, during Power Rangers the movie, not the original Ivan Ooze, that movie was cool. Cool for what it was, and what it is. But when they made somebody's gotta say something about this. When they made freaking what you call it? The new movie, they pissed me the heck off. All I asked for was one thing. I knew the movie wasn't gonna be the greatest, right? But there's one thing I asked the most out of that movie. I only asked them to do one thing for me. You know what it was? To play the Power Ranger theme song. I don't know if you saw the new movie, the newer version of the movie. The new, like, modernized version of the movie or whatever. So, the Megazord transformation stuff, you're not going to tell me something that comes through Monday through Friday Live, you couldn't spend money on an actual transformation sequence. 2, the other thing that pissed me off was the fact that, when they finally played the 2014 one, yes, the 2014 one. Yeah, was that 2014? That was a while back. When they finally played the theme song for Power, they're like, go, after the Zords came out and everything, they were like, go, go, Power Rangers. And they went in. I was hyped. I'm yelling in the theater. And they played the song less than 5 seconds, and that was it. That was it. And I was just like, why even play it? Like, there's two things you could do. You could have either played it there, or you could have played it when they did the final attack. That would probably be the smart. If you wanted to play it that short, you might as well just wait till they do the final. It just was so abruptly, like, whoever edited it out was an idiot. As a video editor, I was deeply ashamed of that person and pissed off. I was just like, man, you had one job. You screwed up the one job you had. A37. 33 and 32. That really pissed me off. That was my biggest. Right, and then they went back to Kanye. Yep. I love Kanye West, but sometimes you just gotta be like, nah, Kanye, you gotta let this one go. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves about that movie. Easily. I remember yelling, and my friends were about to hold me back, like, yo, Jank, calm down. Like, nah, man, you're trying to start a fight with me. I took it personal. Just like Michael Jordan takes it personal, I took that personal. I was like, man, nah. You had one job. You screwed up everything else in the movie. Goldar, and don't even get me started with Goldar being like ooze and slime from. Oh my god! Like the whole thing just screamed out. I want my money back. It screamed, I want my money back, like really badly. And I was like. Like Goldar, like everything about, like, there were some cool moments in the show, like as far as like the character development stuff throughout the movies, like the bullying and stuff like that. That was cool, but like I'm like, this is why I hate when every time I see a movie coming out and people wonder why we get mad. Like the moment it comes, everyone's like, why are you getting mad? Aren't you happy your show bad? Like, no, that's not the issue. The issue is it's a bunch of people trying to take our movies that we love and grew up with. And I know the movie, I don't want the movie to be exactly like the source material, right? I get it. You want to do changes, correcting rights, whatever, right? But at the same time, part of you guys sit down and be like, okay, maybe you might want to do some source material stuff. Marvel Phase 1 did an amazing job of doing that. But some of this other stuff, though, man, they gotta go. Some of this other stuff got to go. And it screwed up bad. And I'll be like, man, just like Transformers the same way. Like, I'm a huge dire Transformer, and as you can tell, I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. So, the very first Transformers, perfect, love it. And then Revenge of the Fallen, okay. And then after that, I was just like, what is going on? And then I found out the reason why it was like that. So, a lot of people think Michael Bay made all the movies, right? The very first one, Michael Bay was the executive producer, so that means, for those people who don't know, he funded the movie, right? And I was like, well, no, let's roll back. Before we get into that. Then somebody told me, you're watching the Bumblebee movie? I was like, no, I'm not going to watch that movie. Because after I saw Megatron become basically a Rubik's Cube, I was like, nah, I'm not going to watch this no more. And then I was like, well, you might want to watch the opening scene. And I saw the scene where they're all G1. I'm like, what is this? And it was like, it was directed by this guy. Who's this guy? And I looked up. Now, here's the thing. I looked up who did it, and I was like, wait a minute. this person who did this Bumblebee movie did the very first Transformer movie before Michael Bay took over. Interesting. I was like, that's why I love one, but I didn't like the other one. And then I found out, once I found out the Rise of the Beast come up, which basically the Beast Wars movie came out, I was like, and I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, wait a minute. He did this movie. I heard this movie was really good. I was like, oh, different directors. Didn't know that. That's the difference between somebody who actually cares and somebody just trying to milk the money out. Speaking of remakes and stuff right now, the Rurouni Kenshin remake right now is fire. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely recommend you see it. 37. Give me a second. I'll cut this out. I know you probably wrote something about this. Remember Michael Bay? Listen, that never happened. We don't talk about Michael Bay, TMNT, Michael Bay, anything. No, we don't talk about that. Don't forget, this is the same person who thought it was cute to make all the Transformers look like they were drooling and crap. Like, don't even get me started with that. Like, that's cringe within itself. That's an issue within itself right there. Okay, that's the feet portion right there. So now let's go to the next page. Now we can do the full leg now. E24, 25, and E28. Okay. I mean, no, G28. 24, 25, G28. See, once you get the body, then everything else is like step and repeat, rinse and repeat. That was 25. Just 24 or 24 next. I was about to cut the whole one off. Be mad about yourself later. And then E and then G, which should be over here. I made sure to keep G over here because I knew I had to come back to it at some point. This is the rhythm I was talking about, guys. G28. This is G, right? So where's the letter at? Hold on, give me a second. Okay, it's G. Okay, I'm about to say, am I crazy? I made sure this was G. 28. Oh, this weird looking thing. The Michael Bay TMNT's like never happened. We don't talk about that at all. You're cringe. Anytime I hear Michael Bay and anything, I'm just like, I either yell out explosion or I'm like, oh, how are you gonna ruin one of my franchises? Like, the fact he has all that money and people get off on watching it, I'm just like, why? Just why? Goes in here. We gotta put this in here. Which way is it facing though? Does it matter? Oh, it does matter. This. Well, this slides up and down. Okay, this is for a good reason. There's that. So this one's done. Grab this one now, 24, 25. Yeah, Flash is a whole nother thing. And Flash, the sad thing is Flash is my favorite superhero, so it kind of pisses me off. And no, I'm not talking before everyone started dick riding it. I've been the Flash superhero since fan since I was a kid. Him and Iron Man. Which is convenient because they have the same color schemes, even though they're not my favorite colors. That's another weird thing, but... Give me a second, I gotta find something. This is the wrong thing in my hand. G's up here. I'm looking for something that doesn't exist. Wait. Oh, that's right. There's 2 Gs. I'm an idiot. This is 1 G. This should be the second one over here. I think it's way over here. Oh, the listen. Here's the thing about the difference between DC and Marvel. You brought up a good point. So, DC can make amazing animated movies. Things like the Red Hood, Public 2 Enemies, Justice League Unlimited. Their cartoon movies, probably some of the best I've ever seen. Marvel can make terrible. They don't make really good cartoon movies. Now they do have a couple good shows that Earth Special Forces that had the Hulk versus Superman, not Hulk versus Superman, Hulk versus Thor, Wolverine versus Thor. Those are good. That's what they can do sometimes. Now Marvel movies are good, fade all the way up to Thanos. Anything after that, debatable. Like the Strange One's good, stuff like that. DC movies, terrible. They haven't got it right. And here's the weird thing about it: DC had a perfect way of doing it, but they rushed. People want to be money hungry too fast for no reason. DC could have been on the same page as Marvel. Here's what they should have did. We all know Thanos is going to be the pinnacle of Marvel. I even said it before we go. Like, once they do Thanos, it's going to be really interesting how to do something bigger than this, right? During that time where, because after Thanos happened, there was a point where Marvel died for a bit, right? During that moment, this show slowly did movies. Batman Superman was okay, but I was just like, why are we going to squeeze Doomsday in the movie when Doomsday could have been a separate movie? Like, it makes absolutely no sense. And why are we going to throw Wonder Woman in here where she doesn't need to be in here? Like, they're rushing in. The next movie was Justice League. You could do Martian Manhunter movie. You could do Hawk Girl or put them like in 2 movies together and then make them somehow meet up. Like, there was ways you could have done it that would have been good. And y'all trying to chase something you shouldn't have chased. Like, they had a dumb way of doing it. It pisses me off. Every time I think about it pisses me off that they did the way they did. I'm like, man, they could have been good. And now they're in a situation where they're trying to hurry up and do this stuff. They have to reset the universe again. Like, it's so stupid. Like, there's so many things you could do. Like, I would love, you know what I would love to see them do though? I would love to see them do an adaptation of Blackest Night and an adaptation, but multiple series of either Blackest Night or if they don't ruin it, DC Dark Metal. I want to see the Batman Who Laughs and all that. Animated though. I don't want them to do a live action because they're going to screw it up. Live action movie, but do it in parts. Like release like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, like comic book wise. If they do that, I bet people will buy it. I bet they would buy it. I would buy it. That would be the way you would have to do it though. If they were that smart enough to do it. But I don't know. DC sometimes be I don't know, they be just doing it sometimes. They be on some other mess. Oh, what is this? E3938. Hold on, I gotta do this. This is the new one. 39. And then 36. This is conveniently right here. We're almost done with the legs, guys. It's so close. Oh. It's a wild thing, man. So that's one. One of this. Where's the other white over here? I forgot music was even playing still. Honestly. Oh, get mecha stuff? Listen, Pat, you don't even know. I love my mecha, even though I should be watching more. Yeah, I'm a huge GAOGAIGAR, King of the Braves. Yes, GAOGAIGAR is my favorite. Like I think I say almost every other stream. GAOGAIGAR is my favorite anime of all time and my favorite mecha. But yeah, King of the Braves. Yeah, and here's the funny thing. I've been trying to get this model kit for the longest. But it was just, I was like, man, I didn't feel like spending the money. And then what ended up happening was, Peck, and welcome, by the way, welcome to the stream. I meant to say that earlier. The cool thing about it too is the fact that I was on eBay. I was just minding my business, and I was like, what? And I looked it up, and I got both King of the Braves and the hammer, Goldemar, which makes the Goldion hammer or whatever. Total for almost $80. And I was like, what? So that means I got, to give you some insight, let me take a pause real quick. So I got this and this for $80 all together. That's wild. These cost $90 to $100 a piece. So it's wild thinking about this. I'm probably not going to build this one on stream. Not on stream. I'm not going to probably build this one today. I'm just going to build up into the body of GAOGAIGAR. I can't even pronounce his name right now. Just the body part first, and I'll probably do part 2 another time. Because it's getting super late. I'm like, oh, Goldion. He knows the Goldion hammer. You already know. So yeah, you just came at an interesting time. We were talking about DC stuff or whatever. Yeah, I'm always good to talk mecha. GAOGAIGAR is my favorite mecha / anime of all time. But as far as other mech shows, I love King of the Braves. I actually need to rewatch it because I haven't watched it like forever, like years. And I keep telling myself I need to rewatch it again because I just gotta watch it again. Like now that I've been building it, makes me want to watch it again. But so far, this is where we're at. Like this took like a long time. This took like 2 or 3 hours just to get this one part done. Because the hardest thing about building a mech is the initial starting point. So like next time we do the stream or whatever, this is probably like super easy to run through. Super easy. Oh yeah, so since we're talking about how good it looks, this is so this variant. So you know how with other model kits, there's wait, there's a Blu-ray for it? Guess who's getting that? Didn't know that. I've been hiding under a rock. But what was I about to say? Oh, G25, G28. Yeah, this is a real grade model kit. So the RG variant model kit is supposed to be as realistic as possible. So as far as like posability, this is probably some of the most flexible model kits out there. So it's kind of cool. These are really cool. This is my first time doing a real grade outside the regular Gundams. I do like master grade. Actually, I have a master grade burning Gundam I still need to do, which will be my first master grade I've ever worked on, which will be fun too. I've done high grades before, but my first master grade, and this is my first time doing a real grade. And I can already see now. Look how posable his body is. Like the arms, how it bends and everything. It's super posable. And just so you know, this goes from this and being able to transform together from the subway, the hammer. They all transform into the hammer, so it's kind of cool. So instead of you building it just to make it, he can transform in and out of this. So like this can transform to the line and everything. Like the head disappears, all that. It's a whole thing. So I'm super excited once I build it, see if it can turn into the line like everything. But first of all, before I do that, I gotta build. I at least want to get through this before the end of the night. G24, 24. But yeah, I love mecha shows. G Gundam, even though I know the story's terrible, but you don't watch it first. I try to tell people that you don't watch the show first. You just watch it for the DBZ like action. So this oh man, where is 24, 25, 26? Wait, oh, 25 and 26G. So 25, 26G. I think this is like the third time I ever built something on the channel. I'm glad, like, if y'all like me doing it, I'll build more. I still have a bunch of bunch of model kits that I still need to build. Like, I have Master Grade, I got the Omnimon we talked about, I have an Omnimon, Digimon, which would be my first Digimon model kit I still need to beat. Top 5 anime overall. What's the other ones on the list? I'm curious now. What's the other ones? You gotta let me know now. You can't bring it up and act like I don't want to know now. Where's this thing at? Okay, there's 20. I'm about to say, where's this thing at? I could not read today. Looks like it's right there. I'll make sure I don't break this part off. We're at the home stretch now. I can't mess this one up. No, like a torso piece or something. That's 26. Wait a minute. This is 27. I only cut one. Wait, is this the one that fell in the bag? Hold up. I'm about to have an epiphany now. It is! Hold on. Earlier we found one that fell in the bag earlier. Give me a second. And as you can see, that's the camera follows almost. So see how I'm standing up? It's following me right now? This is why I love this camera. Y'all ask me where my money goes back into the YouTube channel. And to bills. See how it still follow me regardless? You gotta love that. You gotta love technology, man. You gotta freaking love it. iShield 21? Let's go! Gintama. I need to catch up watching Gintama. Mobile Suit Gundam, that's a Zeta Gundam. Lupin the Third. Okay, that's a good look. That's a good look. Really big, dude. Magazine. Oh, Zoids. You know what's funny? It's funny you brought up Getter Robo. I saw a Getter Robo mech in the store and I was about to get it, but I only had enough money for one. Let me say something, guys. Let me say something. Since we're talking about iShield 21, let me say something. I've seen a lot of bad anime, right? A lot of bad anime. And right now, it sounds like I'm going to a bad start. Listen, hear me out. I've seen a lot of bad anime, right? A lot of them. One from every genre. But you know what? I've never, till this day, I've been trying to find it. I've never seen a bad sports anime. Never. Prince of Tennis, Kuroko no Basket, and this is a person who doesn't care about sports. I don't care about. Now my job now entails sports, so I care about more. But at the time, I didn't care about sports. iShield 21, Kuroko no Basket, Inazuma 11, Prince of Tennis, Ace of Diamond, Blue Lock, Slam Dunk. I can keep going. No Pedal, freaking Haiku, freaking volleyball. No one cares. But I've never seen a bad sports anime, and they're all good. It's so crazy to think about that. On paper, I was like, I've never seen a bad one. It's weird. It is so weird. And iShield 21, they need to do a remake. There was issues with the anime, but it was still so good. They need to do a reboot. If Kenshin can get a reboot, and Kuroko no Basket can look that good, and Blue Lock can look that good, freaking man. And Ace of Diamond, yes, that pissed me off too. But part of the reason why Ace of Diamond never got finished, there's issues with the manga. That's part of the reason why it didn't get finished. Yeah, it had a good hype train, but towards the end, you're like, after all that trouble, that's what happened to him. It kind of sucks. But I feel you. I know what you're talking about too. I know exactly why you're pissed off. But I'm pissed off for the same reason. So I feel you. I totally feel you. Yeah. Don't get me started with that stuff, man. I'm a huge fanatic. Don't get me started, man. Zatchbell. Zatchbell. We were just talking about Zatchbell earlier. Zatchbell, the Momoto battle. We were just talking about that earlier. You missed it. Me and Forbidden and Opening All went into a whole thing about it earlier. Kakashi. Kenichi? I just got finished rewatching Kenichi. Kenichi's fire. That's a low-key good show. You gonna make Zatchbell? Oh my goodness. We need an air gear. Oh man, air gear is an old one. I haven't seen air gear in like a good minute. Now that I think about it. E27 and 26. No, I haven't seen air gear in a minute. 27 and 26. 7 and 26. Okay, what we got? The one that sticks out, right? The bigger one, yep. So this, slam this in here. Whew! Almost lost that piece. That was about to be rough. That's like the worst feeling when you're building and your pieces appear. That's the worst feeling. This here, check. Oh, you gotta sit deep in here, okay. That I didn't catch. I didn't catch the whole way. I gotta sit in the deep part. This. Yeah, the golden, man. All I got is one spray. Oh, man. So it's going to be a long time before you make it anyway. But it happens, man. Everyone gets busy. You see me, I'm always busy. This is like the one time I got like slightly some free time. And I was like, man, I want to build some of this. Because I kept looking at it. Like, it came in the mail like the other day. And I kept looking at it. And I have like 10 model kits right now in my room I still need to build besides this one. And I was like, man, I really want to make this one. And I've been wanting this one for years. So now I'm saying like, man, I kind of want, I was like, you know what, screw it. We'll start it. And that's what happened. I ended up starting it, and then that's how the grade shit kind of went. 22 and 23. It should be this one. 22 and 23. What you write? From the burnout. Listen, I keep telling myself I'm going to burn out soon because I keep telling myself kicking videos every week, working night shift. It's wild, man. But I'm strong. I'm pretty perseverance when it comes to me doing what I'm saying I'm going to do. So. And plus I'm pretty stubborn too. That doesn't help either. I'm a pretty stubborn person. When it comes to like me, like, oh yeah, you should get some run. I'm like, I won't keep going. Hey, the leg. What that leg do? What that leg do? Hey, the leg. With that leg, that's one leg. Okay, cool. Let's do the other one now. So this one is all done with this one. I don't need this one anymore. Do I need G's for anything? No, just E's. So I need to grab this one. Spark? You mean like Spark as in the Sparkster? I remember seeing a Sparkster pop up on the page. Oh, Kenichi and Waro? Appa-chan. We want that Appa-chan in Rivals. The Muay Thai demon, Appa-chan. Yeah, the Sparkster Jester. You know what's funny? I have all three of those games. I haven't played it yet. I have them. I just haven't played them yet. Like, I got them in a bundle on Steam. I have not yet to play them, but I've seen the gameplay. It looks a lot of fun, though. I'll definitely say that much. 23, 22. That looks a lot of fun. I wonder the plan goes into making these model kits. It's freaking wild. Boom, boom, boom. What else we missing? We got this. We got this. We got that. We got this. I feel like I'm missing something. Boom, boom, boom. That's everything, right? Okay, let's do this. So we got this goes on This is the big one that needs to stick out. This, like that. This will stick out sideways like so. Oh, this gotta go the other way. I gotta remember this gotta go the other way. This way. Put this over here like so. Oh, the Turtles Forever TNT crossover was really good. Very, very good, actually. Very good. I agree about that one. We need this leg. I'm an idiot. I screwed up. Take this apart. I actually screwed up, guys. Hopefully I don't break anything. Slowly. Slowly. This is the only time I mess up since I've been doing this today. Now I'm automatically just fix it by doing that. There we go, I think. See, the legs are coming together, guys. The legs are coming together. Okay, that's done, that's done, that's done. G27, G20, double G27s? Okay. These little things. Might lose this the way it looks. There's 127. They're trying to get me to lose stuff here. If I lose, the mine will be bad. Dan Green is 80s Leo. That's funny. That was, yeah, it was really good. Very, very good. How does this go on here? Down and out. Oh. Sorry, I gotta keep track of this part because this part's gonna get really weird. There's one. This one like mini thrusters or something. Oh, almost lost it. We were just joking about what if I lose it. Almost lost it. Okay, that's one. There should be two 27s also. Where is it at? There it is. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't want to make sure I don't lose these because this part's a little bit crucial compared to the other one. Even though it's a little riveted, I feel like this is going to be like one of those things like, it's not important now, but later on you're going to hate yourself if it breaks, if you lose it. I've done that before. Cool. Plug these in. Oh, I won't see. I'm not that good. I'm not gonna paint it. Well, thank you, Pack, for jumping in. Every little bit helps, man. Every little bit helps. Get some rest, man. I'm just glad I'm actually off tomorrow. That's why I record a bunch of rounds of either really well. Okay, that's done. So E28 and 29 now. Should be right here. Yep, I remember seeing when I was unplugging this. Cool. So how this go on? Like this. The legs facing this way. Okay, so it goes like. Cool, that's that. This is out the way. Grab the other white one. Rinse and repeat. We're getting used to this, guys. No, I never was a painter. Like, you're talking to the same person who hates putting the stickers on. Like, I've been telling myself I can get more model kits, I put less stickers on. I'm hyped. Actually, this one I think doesn't require any stickers. I could be wrong. Maybe wrong. Let me see. There might be stickers somewhere. No, this has absolutely no stickers. I'm loving it. I think. I have to double check. But as far as I know, there's no stickers. That's the most annoying thing about putting the model kits together. Especially when you do the Gundams. You're trying to do the eyes. Ew. Good luck with that, man. I forgot to cut this out. Cool. Cool, that part of his leg's done. Okay, now for the waistline. Waist unit. F and G. So we got G. We got our G's right here, and right here. We got our G's, and we need an F, which I think is this one, right? That's E. Did I lose my F? This is E also. This is my F. Go. Cool. E's, and G's, and F. Okay, here's F. F number 5. Oh, this is a big body. We definitely can't mess this part up. We'll do 5 first. Then we'll do G13s. Oh, there's 2. Wait a minute. This is 113. I remember this part. This is the 113. So there's two 13s here, right? This is one of the ones that fell open when I got the thing. And I thought I was missing pieces, but I really wasn't. Now I've seen the people like that's part of the reason why I never got into Warhammer. Like I never was the guy like to paint or anything like that. I'm like, oh, I don't want to paint. I'll build it. But painting it, oh, you're asking too much out of me. You're asking too much out of the tank now. Now we get number 7. I don't know why I'm so happy now. Excuse me. Or missing place. B1. This is our first B piece. Now I don't know where this is. If I get on the first shot, I'll be very lucky. These are G's. This is E. So where's B1 at? I don't think we ever touched a single B1 since we've been doing this. That's A, G. So it's one of these random ones. That's C. I know it's not this one because those are the wings. B. B1. We got lucky. Okay. B128. Right here. This is very important. We got gentle with this one. One little mistake can ruin the whole waistline, and then we can buy a new one. I'm not trying to do that. We're getting close, guys. We're almost there. At least getting this part. This will be like, I want to probably change the title to part 1 at this point, because this is part 1 of the set. Oh, it's like a freaking duck. Okay, that's the duck part. F3 and F4 and 3. So that should be one of these. That's E's. It's supposed to be F. Okay, F4 and 3. Oh, this is the waistline. Yeah. Plus, the other reason why I wouldn't do it, like the painting. Like I give credit to people that paint though. Those painters are really, really good. But man, the dedication though. Like I paid I'll pay for $500 in units, paint all of them, glue them all, hope they work, and then they gotta look. Oh my goodness. But I guess it's the customability. Like I've seen people that make them look good, and I'll be like, oh man, they look kind of fire, but I couldn't do it. If it was me, no, I couldn't do it. F3 should be right here, right? Cool. How does this go on here? Was this not F3? Oh, this is F2. I screwed up. This is F3. I was about to say, this looks so weird. Uh-oh, this is a problem. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out later what that's all about. What is going on? Hold on. Something's up, but I don't understand what it is. And for some reason, it's like having a fidgeting issue. We were so close when this happened. Oh, I see what's cutting it. This is in the way. Okay, let's try this again. This. Cool, that's done. And then we can put this here. This is crazy. So this, capped on. That's there. H121. Whew, we're so close, guys. Let's get the F6 first. I know it has to be this. We only got like one F piece left. This is wild to think about. Well, two actually. What is this? Nothing from here. This is F. H1, I lost track of it now. B1. Crap, which one of these is H? Will you forget how to do your job now? Okay, like, I was about to say. H121. This is an important piece. Cut this right, take your time. Cool. Here's the F2 now. Now we need the A and F1. F1, I think this is the last F piece now. We are officially done with everything F related. This is wild to even think about. It's like it was building like 3 mechs in one. So F is done altogether, guys. So we don't ever have to worry about F. There's no more Fs left. So if we ever see anything F related, it's except for F11, but and then we need an A, which was this. A8. Slow cut, guys. Here. Here. C? We haven't even touched this C yet. It says C28? I don't know where that is. Was not expecting to see that letter at all. C, here we go. C and it's 28, they said. That must be the first black piece. Just wanted to take your time, make sure I cut the lens off. That. on Jank there. Okay, cool. Okay, we're getting close. We have to do these parts left and we're done. So we're going to be in siege for a bit, guys. Okay, home stretch. $19, $20, $44. Cool. And then C20. $25. 21. Time. 4. 4. There we go. Getting close, guys. We're getting super close. I know y'all like, Jank, I would done like an hour ago. I was like, yeah. I told myself the same thing too. G14. A 16 in this case, right? There's 14 right there. Okay, 23, 20, okay. There we go. Okay, that's H1. G. Or else C. 22. Six. C22. H2. The time Jank, we're almost there. There you go. This. Cool. Line of legs. Hey. There we go. Legs. Oh crap, put the head. Oh, this is backwards. Oh, not too high for no reason. This is backwards. This is the booty. This is the front. That's the R3. There we go. Cool. So there is the top piece of GAOGAIGAR. This part is, and I gotta make sure I say it correctly, Gaigar. This is Gaigar. So that's it for this part of the stream, guys. We're gonna do a part 2 later. Probably, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. The part 2 today, part 2 is probably tomorrow or something like that. Of everything else. So this should be pretty hype. If you like what you're watching today, please like and sub. If you want to see me do more like this, let me know. Yeah, I'll stay salty, I'll stay janky. Peace. This was, I think it was like 4 hours. Almost 4 hours stream. Wow. Peace.